Oh ho ho ho! Hello, people of the stream. Hello, chat. How's it going? Today's just going to be time for a chill old stream as I work on commissions. I've not done one of these in quite a while. My day's been pretty good so far. I answered some messages. I'm finally working on more commissions. I ate some pizza, so that's all good. And I might have some other people join me at a later point in time. I'm not sure though, it all depends on whether people or not have time and are available. But they are free to join me if they want to, so we'll see what happens. Right now though, it's just you and me, guys. Just us. Let's see, I gotta find the right thickness for this brush. It has actually been a few days since I've really drawn much, so I might be a little rusty here at the beginning. Typically try to draw every day, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes you just need some days off to play Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Or 3.
Huh?
Or 3.
Or 3. We've got other work done since then.
Some.
The basics of what we need to get done, but then otherwise we've been playing Three Houses. Yeah, coming back after a little while is better than burnout. That is very, very true, Jana. Burnout is real and terrible. Ooh, sorry, what are we talking about with ShadowClan? It's Splat. Chat's already moving so fast, I don't know what's going on. It's Splat. Oh yes, I've been getting a lot of questions about that. If I was going to be doing drawing a blank video on ThunderClan and RiverClan. I do want to do some kind of video for them, but as I showed off at the end of the ShadowClan video, Morwen's already done the charts for ThunderClan and RiverClan. So I don't want to redo her hard work. So I'm gonna find some other way to talk about the RiverClan and ShadowClan cats. And I've got a few ideas already for how to do that. I haven't gone through and actually done that yet. But I know that drawing a blank is how a lot of you guys get to know the StarClan Battles characters, so I want to kind of give them their time in the spotlight too. Yes, I want to give you guys that juicy backstory for the characters. Eventually. Not here, though. I'd prefer to be scripted so that I know I'm saying all the correct words. I'm drawing a dragonfly, so all I can think of is the musical Once Upon a Mattress. Any of you guys ever seen that musical? It is a musical based on the fairy tale The Princess and the Pea. But I'm thinking of the song where they're talking about what a princess should be. Princess is a delicate thing, beautiful and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. I noticed I got a couple of different comments on my drawing a blank video yesterday that I forgot about Blister's Diamondback scales, and or people were sad that I didn't include those. And I'll be perfectly honest with you guys, I totally forgot that was a thing. I agree, that would be an excellent touch to her character design. I just completely forgot that that was even a thing, and I tend to not actually check wiki designs or whatever, because half the time I feel like wiki designs don't I don't know, they get in my head space about like what I think a character looks like, and then it makes me second guess my character designing. And I already had such a clear idea for what I wanted for Blister, Blaze, and Burn in my head. But if I ever draw Blister again, I think I will definitely draw her with those that Diamondback look. I'm so excited for next week's Drawing a Blank, you guys. I've already got it all uploaded, like all the editing's done, and it's scheduled, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. Next Sunday is going to be really cool. And I hope you all agree. Only hint I'll give is that we're going back. We're doing another animation. So it'll be animation focused. I tried really, really hard this time to break down my process for the animation too. So I'm hoping it'll be easier to follow along with. Because I know when you do a speed paint of an animation, it's kind of hard to follow along with what's going on. It's not like a speed paint of a drawing where you see, like, you can see the artist's whole process. Because animation takes such a long time, you have to speed it up so fast so it's hard to see what the artist is doing half the time. So I really tried to edit it in a way that it is more comprehensible this time. If you're one of my patrons, you actually already know what it is, because patrons get to see things early. Heh 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 heh. Line art is the bane of my existence. I don't think I'm bad at it, I just don't like doing it. How long have I been arting? Since middle school. Middle school is when I started to take art more seriously. Thank you, Bella Pink Savage. That's very kind of you to say. Alright. You have nice thick lines for this boy up here. But a nice little trick to make it look like this cat is further away from the camera than this cat is if we now move to a smaller line width, even smaller. And do his line art. Yeah. Yeah. Probably don't like that at all. Let's see. Let me change this up a little bit. There we go. I think that's better. You never want to mess up on the eyes. Because the eyes are what people look at first, and they're kind of the window into the soul of the characters, so... So if you're going to get anything wrong, make sure it's not the eyes. Dirt Eye is always good for a laugh. Just not when you're doing serious arting. Yep. That's why all it takes to make a funny picture is to make the eyes look weird. You make the eyes look weird, you have comedy gold. Because it's one of the first things people look at. I think I need to pull up the reference for this character. I have it saved. Not here. Okay. Yes, Nikki the Hybrid is exactly right. That if you're trying to get different body shapes of character designs and such, just playing around with different shapes really helps. And the placement of shapes. So yeah, the shape of stuff, their ears, the way their fur flows, their height, everything. Yeah, the easy way, like a lot of artists start with, you know, they have like the basic shapes that they have when they construct something, like, you know, your circle, and then they're like, then ears, and then, you know, it's like the nose goes here, eyes go here, like that. But when you get into wanting to do a variety of character designs, you realize, oh wait, I don't have to follow this formula all the time. I can do a long-faced cat, and maybe their nose is down here, and maybe their eyes are up here. And maybe they've got short stubby ears. Or maybe got a cat with a long face like this, and they've got long ears. And maybe very narrow eyes. And their nose is close to their face, like that. And stuff like that. And you you start by learning this, and then you realize, oh wait, I don't have to follow this all the time. And then you realize that you can branch off and do more stuff like this. And this isn't even getting into other things you can do, you know, like adding tufts of fur. Like little whoosh, whoosh. On the tops of their ears. Maybe they've got like ear fur that sticks out of their ears like this, even though they've got stubby ears. A lot of times it comes down to variety too. So like, even though this character has small eyes, you know, maybe I don't want to put small eyebrows on top of that because it's like you have two small things next to each other. Maybe they should have like big eyebrows next to their small eyes. Stuff like that. Yeah, I was on the hunt for something. Need to get a reference for this character. There we go. Alright. Yeah, times 10 eyebrows is always better. Everyone loves eyebrows. Man, hell yeah. I love huge eyebrows. Bigger the eyebrows, the better. Yeah, experiment and try things you normally wouldn't. Triangles are so much fun to use. Triangles are like the best shape. Make eyebrows so big they double as wings and call them fly brows. That's amazing. I love that. Otter. Fantastic. Wild fur is close to having fly brows. They're so big, he has eyebrows on top of his eyebrows. Brows on brows on brows on brows. Just the way God intended. Wildfur has guy brows. Yes, there's a new Wings of Fire book out this Tuesday, and I have not ordered it yet. So, I need to do that soon. How many people can give Wild Fur huge eyebrows? Yes. You know how romantic lovey-dovey couples are like, oh, your eyes are so beautiful, I could just get lost in them. Spotted Shadow could be like, Wild Fur, your eyebrows are so huge, I could just get lost in them. Wild Fur's eyebrows, the next novella. Y'all are just begging for shitposts to be drawn, aren't ya? Ooh, I'm a fan of these pointy shoulder blades. Heck yeah! It's like Bob Ross always says, sometimes you just have happy little accidents. And they're like, amazing. You just go with it. Wild Fur's Wild Brows gets renamed Wild Brow. Brow. Next drawing, like Tennille teaches us to draw Wild Fur's eyebrows specifically. Here in my 20-step process on how to perfectly manicure Wild Fur's eyebrows. Get you a man who you can get lost in his eyebrows. If you can't even get lost, what's the point? Alright, so far so good. Now I know when I originally drew this, I made this some specific flower, I think. But now I don't remember what that is. Maybe I just made it up. What is it? What's marigold look like? Cats need marigold. The marigold does not look like that. You know what? We can change it to marigold, though. Marigold's pretty. I know, okay, ironically, my last name might be Flowers, but I know nothing about flowers. I am very anti-gardening. Not anti, I just don't like gardening. I have zero interest in plants. Oh, hey, Zwa! Oh, just as you're leaving for work. Oh, man, well, thanks for stopping in. Have a good day at work. Okay, so marigold is actually very, very round plant. This. That. And you got like little ferns that come up. Have it. This. gonna finish drawing this, and then I'm going to learn that there's like some different version of marigold, and I'm drawing the wrong kind. Because I know that's happened before, where I've drawn a warrior cat's plant, and then I find out that there's like 3 different versions of the plant that has the same name, but it looks totally different based on what region you're in. And it's like, why do you call it the same thing then? Then someone slides into your comment section and says, actually, and criticizes your marigolds? Exactly, my worst fear. How can you even call yourself a Warrior Cats fan if you don't even know what marigold looks like? I have deemed my life experiences more valid than anyone else's, and I believe that this should be common knowledge. Ooh, if y'all are so curious about who, or what spotted shadows and wild furs kits might look like, maybe y'all should go watch, the Floor is Lava meme again. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Patchwind has a significant name! Oh dear! Oh wait, hold on. I just realized I'm a dumb. Hi! Avalon?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes!
Okay, great.
I had Discord muted. How long have you been there, sweetie?
Not that long, like maybe 7 minutes.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I
It
had
is cool.
Discord. I had Discord on in the background, and I don't tend to look at it, and I usually have it muted. So even though I was in here, yep.
Yeah, I think Blixamy's going to be here in a little bit.
Oh, cool.
And in the meantime, while you're doing that, I'm going to be drawing my punky sundew.
Ooh, nice.
To have a nice little art jam session.
Yeah. Yeah, Avalon, were
I don't
you
know
just
if you,
yelling at me for 7 minutes?
Like, I wasn't yelling at you because I didn't know if, like, the stream was picking it up and maybe you just didn't have headphones in or something.
Uh-huh.
So I was just, like, you know, testing and then just put it, like, in the chat.
Rip. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad we got that figured out.
Yes. Good. God. I just love the way you draw the dragons so much, so now I've just kind of taken on that, like, complete disregard for the canon.
Dude, the canon drawings for the dragons are amazing, but, like, so difficult to draw.
Well, the problem is that they usually have to be, like, the breed standard, quote-unquote.
Yeah, like, there's one model for Sandwings, and they all look like this.
Yeah, which is why I really liked the cover of Brightest Night, because you can see in Sunny's design some of the Nightwing features.
Yeah.
Like, she has a non-standard design, and I thought that was really cool, and Cricket has a more unique design, and that's pretty cool. But, I don't know, Sundew looked really generic to me on her cover, so I'm going just all out with mine.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw the sketch
I
that I
did.
posted.
I did. I saw it
Nice,
on Twitter earlier
nice.
today. Or no, not Twitter, Tumblr. I was on Tumblr.
I just love the idea of her wearing a leather vest and shirts with ripped sleeves.
Oh! Hell yeah.
Having a few little extra spinies.
Sundew needs to give off the fiercest lesbian energy.
Big butch energy.
Mm-hmm.
I like her, like, little spikes kind of curving forward and to the side a little, like a mohawk.
Yeah.
I am gonna give this dragon a faux hawk, and no one can stop me. It's a good damn day for me.
Good stuff. Oh. There we go. So
And then after-
has it been a good day overall?
Oh yeah, it's been pretty good.
Good.
I'm just using this as kind of a warm-up, and then I have some fan art to do for another author.
Oh, nice.
Because she gave me an advanced, like, beta copy of the third book in her series. And then that got me going on some other fan art I want to draw, so I'm going to give her some fan art.
Is it a book I know? Is it one you've talked to me about or done on your channel?
Possibly. My memory is very bad. It's the Shadow War saga. The first book is Dragon Speaker. And the
Yes.
second one is Dragon Child, and you've probably seen the reviews.
Yeah, I saw your reviews of it.
Yeah, I have a, like, advanced beta of the third book.
They sounded
that
like
I'm
interesting
looking
books.
over. It's really non-standard fantasy adventure. Like, the more you go on with it, the more and more kind of subversive it gets, and I'm really digging it right now.
Yeah.
I think the third one so far has been my absolute favorite, like, out of the whole series. Just for the amount of not normal fantasy tropes it goes into.
Man, because hell yeah, I love fantasy, but man, there's so many fantasy tropes I hate. Or I'm just tired of. Especially when it comes to, like, animal companions and stuff like that.
This is definitely the best, like, Dragon Rider book I've ever read, because it's really not one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's a dragon, but he's really his own person, and, like, she barely ever rides, like, you know, it's not like oh, you're the hero, and this dragon is here for, like, your convenience. Like, she's there for the dragon.
Right.
Because she's the only one who can talk to him. And he's like, I have things I need to get done. I need a translator.
Yeah.
You're here. And that's really something you don't often see. So I am hype about it. I love it.
Yeah, because it's like, I love the concept of Dragon Riders, but the execution I almost always hate. I'm always like, why though?
Yeah, like when you start reading it, it's like, it feels like it's going to be that kind of standard fantasy, but then the more you go into it, the less and less standard it becomes.
Cool.
And like it's going into stuff like PTSD now, and it's getting good.
Getting juicy?
Yeah, well, like the first one was already good, but this is like now going up to a whole new level of, you know, kind of taking some risks and exploring some things that aren't usually explored, and
Neat.
I dig it real good. So I want to draw some fan art. Actually, of like the villain character, I think I'm gonna draw.
Yeah?
Because I was like, okay, I now have in mind like this firm idea of what I think this character looks like, and I was chatting with the author on Twitter, and she's like, oh, well, I actually found like a face claim while I was looking on Pinterest for stuff, but I want to see what you think. So we're gonna do where I draw, and then she will share what she saw, like what the face claim she picked is, and we'll see how close I got.
Neat.
Because I think this character is pretty well described. Like, I have a pretty good idea in my head what he looks like, but we'll find out.
See how your ideas match up. I think that's always interesting how, with books, like, the author could spend forever describing a character, and you could still get so many vastly different ideas of what that character looks like.
Yeah, because, like, different readers are going to latch on to certain descriptions.
Mm-hmm. And maybe exaggerate those features or not.
Yeah, like, I mean, even just, you know, the way I describe some of my characters, I'm sure that you have certain ideas of what they look like, and other people have totally different ideas.
Yeah.
Like, my mom.
Oh?
God bless her. She read Cloudless Rain.
Uh-huh.
And she thought that Llewellyn was a teenager.
I mean, he does have a lot of, like, teenage angst.
Yeah, he's a very kind of, not, I don't want to say immature, but, like, he hasn't grown up normally, and it shows.
Right. He had a stilted childhood. Would that be the correct way of saying it?
Yeah, like, he's developmentally stunted a little based on stuff that happened. And, you know, because he bonds so well with Azzy, who is a teenager, people, I guess, have, like, kind of decided mentally that he's still a teenager, even though he's, like, 23.
Yeah.
Like, if you do the actual math, he's 23.
I mean, like, in a lot of ways, like, yeah, developmentally wise, he is still a teenager. But as far as, like, his actual age goes, he's not.
One day I'll have the money to commission you to draw him.
Yes! I love Llewellyn. It was so hard picking what character to draw for the drawing a blank.
But you gotta go with Soft Dad.
Soft Dad!
I want to draw him again as a warrior so bad and just have him be like, he's the Den Dad. I'm so glad Den Dads are, like, taking off in the fandom.
Yeah.
Like, I see so many people making OCs that are Den Dads now, and I'm like, yes! This is what we wanted.
This is the change I wanted to see in the universe.
This is the Warriors content we've always deserved. I have not been looking at chat. What is going on in the chat? Shrewbelly!
Yeah, Shrewbelly! Good Dad. Were you here for the whole brows conversation?
I saw it briefly. Someone was like, eyebrow kit, and I was like, okay.
Alright.
I don't know what that's about, but alright.
We were just talking about Wildfur's wonderful eyebrows.
They are magnificent.
It's like, get you a man who you can hide yourself in his eyebrows.
Big, expressive eyebrows.
Get eyebrows so big he needs another layer of smaller eyebrows on top.
Is that who you're drawing right now?
No, this is a commission.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe someone commissioned Wildfur, because I could honestly see people doing that.
If people started commissioning me for my own characters, God, I would be so blessed.
You say that like I'm not about to commission you to draw Fernface like every minute of every day.
Oh my God, Fernface.
Her design is just so good.
I love how much you love her, because I fucking hate her.
Oh, she's a piece of shit, but that design, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she's hella fun to draw.
Alright, I'm totally gonna give Sundu, like, a little earring with, like, a leaf hanging off of it.
Heck yeah. Live your dreams.
God, I can't wait for how gay this next book is gonna be.
Oops. No. You know, I don't have many complaints about Paint Tool Sai, but you want to know what my one major complaint is?
Tell me.
The select tool is kind of garbage.
I've never learned to use it, ever.
Especially the select brush. Because you can't, as far as I know, you can't have pen pressure with it. So you gotta
I don't even know what that is.
You're speaking a different language to me.
Like, I know people have said, oh, the select tool is so useful, or like the magic wand tool is so useful, and I'm like, I have no clue what those are.
Basically, I use select tool. Select tool and like magic select tool are like the same thing, but I use the select tool to basically make an outline of. So when I do line art, I can just hit the select tool and it'll select everything outside of the line art, and then I can paint inside my line art without having to go back over it again and like color in the lines. You know what I mean?
Oh, that does sound handy. Mine does not work.
Hmm.
I'm trying to use it now and it's just not doing anything I want.
Well, I mean, if that's the problem, is that you then have to have like very clean lines, because if you have any holes in your line work, it'll go through that and like select
that's my
everything.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll learn.
Yeah, so I don't know. Do you have my screen pulled up at all? But it's probably a lag.
Yeah, I have your stream up.
Yeah. So
okay, I see you selected outside.
yeah, I select the outside and then I invert it. So now the blue is on the inside of the line art. And now I can just switch to a brush. And I can color, whoops, on a different layer. On a different layer, I can color all of this in one color.
Up and there it goes.
There it is.
Pure Spirit Flower looks like she's trying to help you with the pen pressure bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can change the pen pressure for the select tools.
I haven't been paying much attention to the chat, but I would suggest, I guess, reading through her comments looks like she's got some stuff for you.
I'm gonna try and go back up through hers. Oh, change the min size. Oh! Okay, wait. We're gonna see. Select pen. Oh! Oh, thank you for that.
This is why we stream.
This is why we stream. We learn things that honestly should have been obvious now that I think about it. But thank you. That is good to know. But anyway, now that I have like this base color done, I can go to that layer that has those colors there, and I can click preserve opacity in this like checkbox, and now I can color these whatever I want, and I don't have to worry about staying in the lines.
Oh, I just usually do a clipping group.
Yeah, that works too.
I mean, it's like the same thing, but...
It's the same thing,
yes.
Except now I can add things on top of that and do a clipping group. And
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
Also, I really like this color red.
One day I'll learn how to do things, but I am most definitely not an artist. Like capital A TM artist. I might be in a weird mood. I just got off of work.
Oh, no, you're good. I mean, I know a lot of people who, you know, they definitely are artists, but they don't know about like half the tools they use because they're just used to using the same tools over and over again.
Yeah, it's always good to get outside the box, try something new.
Mm-hmm.
I find the box very comfy, so I stay in the box. I snuck in and nobody even saw me.
Tell us about your box dwellings, Jaden.
So cute. It's nice and furnished. I got carpets, I got wallpaper, a little painting. It's very nice in here.
Damn, your box is nice.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but
In there too.
thank you guys. Hello, I didn't want to like scare anybody, so I was like sitting there because I didn't want to just be like, hey, and then everybody go, ah!
Ah,
And then
is that
everybody-
Blixamy?
No, don't be scared. I'm right here. Don't be scared, T-baby. It's just me.
Is that
It's your conscience.
Blixamy?
No, your conscience.
Oh,
I don't think she has one of those.
yeah, it's been
She
a long
does.
time since I've talked to one of those.
I've been lost a long time, but now I'm home. So
Oh, good.
we'll put you on the right moral ground, T-baby. No worries.
Thank goodness.
I love the drawing you're doing, by the way. It's so cute.
Oh, thank you. Good, because it's
You're
for Commissioner.
Oh, well, they're very lucky because it's looking so fine, girl.
Awesome.
Oopsies. Okay. I'm so happy I saw you guys streaming, and then I saw your message, and then I went and I saw that you're streaming, and I'm like, whoa! This is an opportunity for friendship!
Hell yeah.
Woo! Looking so good. And then
Any-
the sweet baby Avalon here, too. Couldn't get any better.
Heck yes. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Tell
give
us
her like a
everything.
little tear mark. little
Ooh.
tears going down her
That sounds
snout.
so good.
Yes, that is so punk. Oh my god.
Jaden,
So
I
punk.
forget. Have you read the Wings of Fire books?
I'm a little pleb. I have them on my bookshelf, and everybody tells me to do it, and I'm just a dumb idiot, and I just haven't yet, but it's gonna happen maybe.
How can I even listen to you as my conscience if you haven't even read Wings of Fire?
That's a good question. I'll have to work on it.
All right.
One day I'll read it, and the dragons will make us complete.
And you'll do a dragon song, and everyone will die of happiness.
Oh my god, if Blixamy started making music for Wings of Fire, everyone would die.
Rawr, I'm a dragon. How's that sound so far? It's work in progress.
It's great.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I mean, the Wings of Fire fandom is just kind of starved for fan content. It's getting there, but I mean, literally all I did was like make a joke about Sound of Silence being a fitting song for Darkstalker, and they made a map out of it. So,
Oh, really?
and it's an amazing map. I freaking love it.
It's one of the best Wings of Fire maps I've seen, personally.
Damn.
There is some damn good animation in it, like good art. Everyone went hard. They didn't need to, but they did.
They just slapped so hard.
They did.
Hell
And
yeah.
I'm like, I felt bad because I was like, I was just making a fucking shit post, but go off.
But do it!
Yeah, like someone was like, hey, is it cool if we like make a map out of this? And I was like, yes. And I never thought that there was actually gonna happen.
But they did it and they finished it and it's like up.
It's super good.
Damn. I know the main like basis just through like my perusing around life, so I like know kind of about it, but I know a lot. But it's up
good.
there. I gotta do it. Apparently it's got like good LGBT
It does.
like representation and stuff. So like
There are-
that, I'm like, woo! Gotta
There are
get me on
many-
that.
Many minor characters that are confirmed LGBT, and then the next book that's coming out on Tuesday is supposed to be an LGBT perspective.
Oh, hell
Or at least that's the rumor, except I'm pretty like 90% certain that it is.
Yeah, it feels pretty confirmed.
I have not looked at the wiki, so I don't know if it's like 100% confirmed, but it seemed pretty likely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wings of Fire, not Wings of Dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Wings of Fire.
Wings of Fire. I always want to
Right.
say Wings of Dragon, but
By Tui Sutherland, who is confirmed working on Broken Code.
Is she? We
She
knew
is
it.
editing.
We called it. It was
Yeah, she's editing for it.
like it had to have been because like there were so many things about the Broken Code that just screamed her. Like all the good parts.
I hope y'all don't mind as I do my nails while we talk. I think that's okay. I don't think you'll hear anything.
Oh,
but
that
you
sounds
keep going.
nice. I really need to paint my nails.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Here we go. That's exciting. I forget which one she is, but apparently she's the one who does Wings of Fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she did one of the... she briefly worked on Seekers, and I think she did one of the field guides for Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
And then she left for a really long time to go do Wings of Fire.
Right. Interesting. I never read those Seeker books. Did either of you guys?
No.
I heard that they were boring as tar, so I avoided them. Like, all of them are traveling books, basically, from what I heard.
Oh, get Moon on that. She loves those. Yikes.
Like, my source of info on that was Light Flame doing live reads on his Tumblr blog back in the day, and, like, he would get a new Seekers book and be like, Chapter 9, they're still just walking. And,
Oh, no.
and I was like, I trust you. Maybe that's foolish, but I trust you, Light Flame, to know.
Man, yeah, all I know is it's dogs. Like, that's literally the entire knowledge base I have.
Oh no,
on that book.
that's Survivors. Seekers is the bears.
Oh, I'm so dumb. See, I don't even know what the animal they are.
Yeah. I thought we were talking about the dogs too.
No, I've heard that like after the first one,
Brainwave, hell yeah.
because I reviewed the first book of Survivors and I didn't care for it, but then everyone in the comments was like, it gets better. The first book is like universally, it's like the frickin' Fourth Apprentice, where everyone just agrees that the first book is really bad, but then it gets good.
Huh.
So I just don't have time to invest in continuing the series. I think it's like 2 arcs. So it's not super long for... Survivors isn't super long for an Aaron Hunter series, but I just don't have time or money to invest in a book that didn't wow me from the first get-go, so...
That's understandable. I'm surprised that they did oh my god, Seekers and Survivors, because that's like...
Two
Two
close
names.
names.
Yeah, like that's that seems like a bad. Well, I mean, don't assassinate me, Aaron Hunter. But like that to me seems like a bad business move. But maybe not. I guess they're the multi-million company, and I am not. So they obviously know what they're doing.
Well, I'm not yet, but when I get there, when Rosin Productions has its own theme park, I will let you know.
Woo! Dibs on being the person who is, when somebody plays games and they win prizes, dibs on giving out the prizes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like, I could just imagine you, like, standing behind one of those games being like, hey, you! Come get something. And then, like, even if...
about it? Why am I behind it?
Because you're giving out the prizes.
Behind it? That seems like drug dealing.
No, like behind the
like
counter.
at the game.
Oh,
yeah,
behind the
counter.
Oh, I was thinking behind the whole thing. I'm like, what am I doing back there?
Hey, kid, your prize is in the back.
Oh my god, I'd be kicked out. Say, that creepy person's behind everything again. They'll be like, I just want to give out toys.
No, the creepy person behind everything is definitely me.
Ooh, like the big multi-million-dollar guy.
Yeah, as I am in real life, just constantly creeping around like the Slytherin I am.
There'll be all these conspiracy theories and, like, creepypastas about the park, and it's just Avalon creating, like, fuel.
I mean, I'm already working on the Warrior Cats creepypasta, so why not?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, spoilers, Chad, I'm working on a creepypasta. Because this fandom really doesn't have any, and I think that that's just incorrect. For a fandom to be as big as Warriors and not have creepypasta.
You know, it still blows my mind how, like, large of a fandom Warriors is, and yet how, like, underexposed it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, we got on that Watch Mojo list, and I'm like, how are we... This series has been going on so long. Like, how does everyone not know there's a huge fandom for this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think a part of it, I don't know anything, but I think a part of it is how old the series is too. So it's like people are like fondly remembering, like, oh, Warriors, I remember reading that when I was a little child. But they don't realize that it's like still a thing, and then when they do, they're like, whoa. But I think if it came out like well, maybe not, because Wings of Fire just came out, right? That's like newish.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying words. I'm not really following myself. But yeah, I think it's maybe because it's so old that people are like...
People don't know it's still going.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna toss my work in progress into the chat.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you can see my punk dragon.
Oh, you're drawing a dragon.
Yeah, I'm drawing the next POV character for Wings of Fire.
Ooh.
And I'm just going with, like, Tennille's shapes that she does.
I love her earring. Do they have a cheapers?
Oh,
canonically earrings?
Yeah, they canonically have, like, jewelry and stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
No one's really aware what the scale is, though, because, like, blueberries are apparently large, but also there are people, so who the hell knows what's been going on?
Blueberries?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so, like, if a dragon picked up a blueberry, it would be the size of what you would pick up a blueberry. But there
You'd think it would be way smaller.
Right, but there are also humans in this world who are, like, way smaller than dragons.
They're, like, shoulder high to a young dragon.
Maybe they're just
like, are
big-ass blueberries.
Yeah.
Like, just megaflora?
Blueberries the size of your head.
Oh, and
Which,
do they talk about
frankly,
that in the book? Like, do they say the blueberries could literally kill a small child? Or no?
No. They aren't really thinking about scavengers all that much. They're called scavengers,
about it.
by the way. Humans are called scavengers.
Scavengers, 2 legs, I can't keep up with what I am.
Oh, there's actually a book about the humans coming out soonish, and that'll be interesting. I'm not super looking forward to it, but it'll be cool. I just don't really like when my dragon books focus on human characters. But
Yeah,
there's,
that's
like, actually a pretty solid mystery to be solved here, so I'm like, okay, I'll give it a
About the scavengers?
Yeah, they do a thing, and it's, like, not clear how they did the thing.
Ooh.
So this book should clarify how they did the thing. And then finally, people will get off my back about calling one of the human characters Rose in our review.
What?
Yeah, remember in our, like, Brightest Night review, I referred to the human character as Rose?
Uh-huh.
And then, like, everyone has been on my ass ever since about, oh, her name is Flower, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Why do you think her name is Flower?
Because the dragon calls her Flower, but her real name is Rose.
Oh.
Like, Sutherland confirmed in an interview, her name is actually Rose, so I call her Rose.
How did you know her name is Rose?
Because Toy Sutherland said so in an interview that I saw.
Oh, so you knew that beforehand.
Yeah, like...
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like, after that book came out, I guess someone asked her, you know, oh, are the humans actually named that, or do they have, like, real names? And she was like, oh, yeah, her real name is Rose. So I was, but, like, everyone since has constantly commented on that video, being like, her name's Flower, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Well, I guess from their point of view, she is.
Yeah, like, they don't know, but it's like, I'm not gonna respond to every single one.
Actually.
Oh, yeah, totally.
So I'm just like, screw it, whatever, I don't even care. But now I'll finally be vindicated. And then everyone who calls her Flower will get messages being like, did you know her name is really Rose?
They'll get actually back. They'll be like, actually, her name is Rose.
They'll get a cease and desist from Tennille saying, I copyrighted Flowers, so
So
it can't be named Flower.
Yeah. Excuse me, that's my very original name.
Original name, do not steal.
Right.
And I really hope I don't sound really mean, because I'm sure a lot of these people are just, you know, kids trying to share trivia that they're excited about. I'm sure they don't mean anything negative by it. It just gets a little bit grating when you see it every single time.
Yeah. After
like
the
when you see
100th
20
time,
comments
like,
about it.
I got it, kid.
And it's like, sometimes, you know, I actually do make mistakes, and people correct me in the comments, and I'm happy that they do that, because I like to learn things, but I also get tired of being corrected 20 times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to be corrected. If I'm corrected, I go feral.
I just...
Rip my shirt off, terrorize Tokyo, you know, as it does.
Like,
As
people
you
have
do.
corrected me about the Darkstalker dagger thing a lot of times, and I'm like, okay, that is something I legitimately didn't know about. I forgot that detail. So that's something where I did need it. The Darkstalker, the Icewing dagger thingy-ding.
Didn't you hear Avalon, though?
What's up?
What about it?
That was like a thing in the review we talked about where I actually didn't know how it worked, and then people, like, commented how it worked.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, okay, that's something I legitimately did not know that, like, did need clarification there.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a new law that actually passed. I believe in the States. I'm up in Canada, so I don't know. But there was a law passed, and it said if you're wrong, you instantly get thrown to 10 sharks that haven't been fed in 3 weeks. So,
Oh, well, that's too bad for those sharks. I love sushi.
Whoa! Shoot! She turned into a baddie right in front of our eyes, T-baby. What are we gonna do?
Turned into, I've always been.
Damn. I got my joke flipped on me so fast. Whoa, yeah. I'm feeling this is I'm a little scared of you now.
Good.
I'm
good.
part shark on my mother's side. 3 generations up.
Oh, well, that's okay. I promise not to eat you.
Okay, sweet. Thank God. Phew. Hands got a little sweaty there.
Palm
Hands
sweaty.
or fins?
Yeah, hands sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Oh my God, I have had this on pause, so I haven't been keeping updated with your picture, Tennille. What have I been doing?
You're gonna get a big old update.
What do you guys think? Light green eyes or dark green eyes?
Ooh,
For Sundew. You know, yet again, this is why I get yelled at all the time for my...
I think yellow
wisdom.
eyes.
Yeah, it's like, I always think yellow for Sundew.
I'm gonna like make them a little bit
Supposed to be
orangish.
green.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
go
make them
get
kind of
the green.
orange, like kind of. Well, I mean, I made my Leafwing character autumn colored, and no one's gotten mad at me yet.
Yeah, I haven't had anyone get mad at me either, so...
Like, there's so much room for originality in these designs, and I love it. Alright, there we go. Some bright golden orange. Yeah.
Heck yeah. I like it when cold-colored cats or characters of any kind get really warm eyes or vice versa. I think it just pops.
It slaps.
Ooh, that too.
That is what we call color theory.
Woo! Don't know anything about that, but I love it. I'm for it. I'm here. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Like, I don't know if I should really go for it on the shading, because I feel like these set of characters have so much more to them color-wise than the last set did.
Yeah, they do.
So they're kind of iridescent looking, and I'm like, that's really cool, but that's also really hard to draw.
That's intimidating.
I don't know about that, sir.
I believe in you. We believe in you. Me and T-Baby. T-Baby,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
speaking.
Alright. I'm gonna try,
Thank
like,
you.
doing the water brush for the mohawk.
Do it.
That is a sentence I've never heard in my life before. But I love it.
This is what writers do. We make up new sentences.
I'm living for it.
I mean, literally, it is.
That's literally why you get paid. You make sentences every day.
Speaking of getting paid, there's a sale on at my website right now.
Oh, go do it.
It's all the scary book, so if you like scary things, go for it.
For
If you
every
don't, that's
book you
cool.
don't buy, Avalon eats another shark. And not the mean sharks, the nice sharks who have...
No, I will eat tiger and nurse sharks only.
Yeah. And they have 3 kids each, and they kiss them at night every night, so don't take that away from their kids. That was dark, that's a bad joke.
I think that's a perfect joke.
Tennille, I think you're perfect and not a joke.
Oh! Same to you.
Oh, this
It's
became
so pure
lovely.
in here.
We went from eating sharks to instant love, and if that's not friendship, I really don't know what is.
Get yourself
It's-
a friend who...
Oh yeah, this is coming out so cool. Her little frill thing is awesome.
I'm living for the frill thing.
I have so many theories I still need to discuss, but I need to read this book first so I can, like, discuss them in context.
Mhm.
Because I am still calling BS on the clear sight thing. Still. And I'm, like, trying to be vague so Jaden doesn't get spoilers. But
Oh,
just
I forget things
absolute BS.
almost instantaneously, so if you say it, I promise I won't remember it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
good.
was about to say, I'm like, we're probably... No offense.
Oh no, none taken. I am fully aware of who I am, and I'm comfortable with that, so like, feel free.
Alright.
Time to declip this clipping group so then I can put another clipping group on top of it and not mess up all my other stuff. Ah. And then I'll put it back when I'm done.
This is why I love doing commissions, because I would never think to do a coat pattern like this, but it's very, like, I really like this coat pattern.
I gotta get zoomed ahead again. I have it on pause so because my computer is pretty rough, so... Ooh, kind of like the multi grays.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it! Oh, I love it! I like the eye color. See, like again with the cold and kind of like the grays and stuff, and then bam, red.
Yeah.
Love it.
Alright, that is coming out freaking excellent.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
I cannot wait to show this off.
I can't wait to be king.
You just can't wait for your dad to die?
Oh no!
Take backsies.
Oh, speaking of, I love your freaking my person guesses warrior cats, especially like with your dad. That was
My
beautiful.
little stinker dad. There's so much I had to cut out.
I haven't watched the blooper video yet. I really want to.
I love my parents, but they're very inappropriate. Oh, what can you do?
Okay, see, I constantly in my mind hear your dad is the guy who says a happy-go-lucky penny in a pocket full of change.
Oh my god,
So
I
I
have
am
no idea
just-
what he's talking about. I was just like, okay, Dad, whatever you say.
So I'm just like, what has this man said that is inappropriate?
It's just like bathroom jokes and like just like things like I'm like, Like, I think they're funny and I laugh at them, but I'm like, well, maybe not for this thing. But,
Okay, time for the Goldie scales to get all hecked up.
all hecked up, yeah. What program? Neil, you use Paint Tool Slide. What program do you use, Avalon? I'm always
I
curious
also
to know.
use that.
I've heard good things. I might have to switch over. I still use Medibang, the OG.
Medibang? What is Medibang?
Yeah.
Oh, my roommate uses Metabang.
Oh,
It's
is it
actually
Metabang?
very
Oops.
good.
Is it?
It's like
Yeah.
Fire Alpaca. Like, I think, like, the exact same thing, pretty much.
You know, I've
It's
never
really
used
good
Fire
for like
Alpaca
comic
either.
pages.
Yeah.
Because I
It's
know
the-
it has like a tool for making like the boxes and stuff. So if you're doing comics, it's really good.
Hmm.
Oh, no, it's like I was at MS Paint for a good forever, and then I moved up, but I was too cheap to pay anything, so I just went to the next free program. So
Like if you're going for a free program, I think Metabang is probably the best one.
is it Metabang?
Honestly.
This whole time I've been saying me. What did I say?
I mean, I have no idea. Never trust what I say about how anything's pronounced. Because I'm just going with like the Japanese pronunciation. I got no clue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Metabang's text tool is really, really awful. You're going to want to use another program if you're making comics on it. The comic panel layout stuff is good, but the text tool is awful, at least in the old version it was. Have to try a new version.
Okay, I don't know how much of that you heard, but my roommate interjected
Got it.
and said the text tool is awful.
Oh shoot!
Good to know.
There
So like make the layout in Metabang and then do the text in something else.
goes my plan of making a comic all about Duskwater and how she died taking a poop.
Oh, rip Duskwater.
You said Duskwater, but I heard Wet Dust.
Wet dust?
Or her. All of the above.
Oh,
I am-
still love Wet Dust.
I am surprised at how well that fanfic is going. For something that started as a shit post.
It's amazing. I'm sorry you didn't get the cat that you wanted to write about, but
I mean, so many people are asking for a spin-off, though.
yeah.
Like, so many people are like, when you're done with this, you should do the spin-off. And I'm like, I fucking might.
Don't tempt me.
We know I don't have much self-control.
Are you in the
saw
market
what
for
happened at
conscience?
Disneyland?
Oh. What happened at Disneyland?
So much.
A
So
lot.
much stuff happened. You guys will maybe someday get to be privy to that little stream that we did privately. But
Yeah,
someday.
someday. I have that stream and like 2 Simi Speaks that are just waiting on my computer to be edited. But I don't have time.
It was so long ago, I don't even remember what we talked about.
Well,
Were
see,
you at
that'll be the-
Disneyland when you did it? Sorry for interrupting.
No, when we came back, we did we recorded it because we're all bad at memory and none of us will remember what happened if we don't get it down right away.
No, that makes sense.
The joyous thing is that I'll be able to relive the whole thing when I edit it.
Literally the only part of that vacation that I firmly remember because my memory is so bad is when the bird crapped on Ray.
No.
We were in line for Indiana Jones and Ray just turns with the most disgusted look on his face and he goes, "A bird just crapped on me." And then I just look at
no.
his shoulder and there's this huge bird shit. And then the lady standing, the cast member standing there for Indiana Jones was like, "Yeah, you'd be surprised how often that happens."
Oh, I would imagine, especially because land is in California?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, yeah.
And we went in January, but there's still tons of birds
Mm-hmm.
because, it's California.
Right.
And the wildlife never really stops.
They
The
just
bugs
keep on
stop
keeping on.
briefly. Briefly in the wintertime, we have what we call no bug season, and it's amazing
Oh, I hate bugs.
because there
Do you
are
live in
no
California?
bugs.
Avalon?
Yeah, I'm in California.
What? I did not know that. I did not know that one bit.
Yeah, I dragged Tennille and Sean to Disneyland with me. Because I felt like going to Disneyland.
Just absolutely forced us along.
Yeah.
Well, it started off as like kind of a joke, and then I suddenly had money, and I was like,
Well, actually,
my birthday's coming, let's go to Disneyland. And then we did.
And I
You
was
partied?
like, eyes emoji.
And I was like, hey, Tennille, want to go to Disney? And she was like, hell yeah, I want to go to Disney. And I was like, cool, get Sean.
Am I breathing? Hell yeah, I want to go to Disney.
And I was like, if you guys, I think, what was it? If you guys paid for your plane tickets, I would cover the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Hell yeah.
And do not take this to mean that I have money. I don't have money. I had money
No,
one
but-
time. And
No,
then
but it's like if you
wanted
save it up. Yeah, it's a good like thing to do with your pals, and if you can, like, hell yeah, why not? Like that's. Excuse me, I'm allowed to have friends. You're not the only woman in my life. Stop it. I might
Like
have
my absolute goal is to get every single one of my friends and take them to Disneyland.
so-
Like if you become friends with me,
Oh my God,
Disneyland is
sorry.
on the horizon. Like
I'm gonna
instantly.
be right back. I'm just gonna throw my dog into the ocean. 1 second.
Alright, just not with the sharks. Disneyland was a good time.
Disneyland was great. I don't remember like anything we did.
That's why the podcast needs to come out sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no. My shitty memory strikes again. Hi, Winnie. Are we talking about that horrible, awful time when I left you for so long?
Oh no! Poor Winnie.
Winnie was so mad at me. Like, you should have seen her the morning we left to get on the plane. She was just, like, flopping all over everything.
Just like, I cannot believe what you are about to do. Number one, how dare you?
It was like that. She was just incredulous. Okay, you know what? I don't think I'm going to give this a background. I'm
Yeah.
just going to leave this transparent. Alright, it's going up on Twitter.
Heck yeah! Everyone go check out Avalon's drawing!
Oh, Twitter's going to mess up the quality so bad.
Does
But
Twitter
that's
do that?
Twitter messes everything up.
No. Is it because of JPEGs or?
I have no idea. I've heard that, like, making it transparent helps, but then it, like, messed that up for a little while.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna tweet this out and hope for the best. Also, like, the way it crops the preview image is always kind of weird.
Oh yeah, I hate the preview image. It's like, why doesn't Twitter let you manually pick the preview image?
It's not too crunchy. I was working with a pretty small canvas. It's not transparent, though. But yeah, okay, it's up.
Yeet!
God, I love how that came out. That was good. Oh, that otter thing followed me. Yay!
Gotta go over to Twitter.
Oh, this commission looks great.
Oh, thank you.
I love the designs of these
Yo!
characters.
Me too.
What?
I like your drawing. A lot. I love what you did with the frills.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Like, if that doesn't scream, wears a leather vest.
Uh-huh. Punk Dragon Extraordinaire.
Gotta have that eyeliner that could kill a man. But yeah, I really like the tear.
Ass mirror.
I have big ass
So metal.
eyebrows.
What the hell are you?
I also just got tweeted at by Cynical Hound.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh no, keep going.
What the hell are you doing?
I am doing my eyebrows.
That's a big ass mirror.
I have big ass eyebrows.
What the hell are you doing?
Shoot, I need a metal song. Janie, what's a metal band? Okay, this dragon listens to Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Sorry, I am back.
I'm not so good with metal bands. I do occasionally enjoy listening to metal. Not so great at it though.
Love it.
Is Metallica actually metal? I will die.
Is it? What? I know
I'm
nothing.
gonna look it up. Like you would think. Well, okay. I always thought it was too obvious because of the name.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has metal right in it. Oh, it's a heavy metal. God damn it! It's a heavy metal band. Okay. I'm stupid.
No, don't you talk about my Avalon like that.
My Avalon.
I don't know. I think not realizing that Metallica was a metal band is pretty pretty low on the IQ scale.
Hey, we all have our weaknesses.
Oh, hi, Winnie. Here she comes.
Has the dog been yeeted into the ocean?
Yep, she's never coming back. I threw her from the middle of Saskatchewan, so I had to throw really, really, really far. But we made it there.
Congrats.
Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Nobody appreciates my efforts, but you know,
I tried.
T-Baby's there for me. Thank you.
You threw her across several football fields.
Yes, at least 5.
Aw, Winnie's being so cuddly. She likes me today because yesterday I ran out of cat food and I didn't have time to get more. So this morning I just filled her bowl with treats and hoped that was good enough.
Oh yeah, I'm
And
sure
she's
that was
like,
good enough in her eyes.
This'll do.
She's like, alright.
I like this new diet we're working on.
And then the next time you put food in, she's gonna go, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
No, I got her new food and she seems to have liked it. I got her like the kitty luau fish food, whatever. Hi. Hello.
Uh-huh.
Never heard of that one before.
You gonna lay right there? You right there? Okay. She must find the place where she can be most in the way, and then
Maximum comp.
like directly on top of my tablet.
But of course.
That's the best spot in the lot.
She purr though. No, I don't usually give her like fish wet food, so because I hate it.
Oh yeah, that's
so I'm giving her, like,
understandable.
fishy dry food.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that doesn't smell so bad.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah.
cat eats nothing but wet. Like she refuses to eat anything else. It has to be wet food and
What
it
a
has to
little
be covered
princess.
in gravy. She won't eat pate.
Oh my goodness! Do you have to put on a little golden platter for her?
Basically.
Oh, Paradots living the life of T-Baby luxury.
She is.
See, I'm lucky. My cat will eat literally goddamn anything.
I was gonna say my cat is a garbage cat.
But the problem with that is that she will eat literally goddamn everything.
As long as
don't have
I'm
to worry
eating
about
it,
leaving food out.
well, that's good. No,
Okay,
my cats
Time to-
get their little hands and everything.
time to draw this character and hope for the best. I was actually drawing Disney characters in my sketchbook the other day,
Uh-huh.
and I was like looking up those, how to draw blank character things because I never really did that as a kid. Like every kid I knew had like a drawing Disney characters from books phase, and I didn't. So I decided to have it at 26. And
Yeah.
something I saw that I thought was really interesting was that they don't just do, like the horizontal line across the face in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Like they do extra ones, like on the brow ridge and the nose.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And I was like, oh, okay. So I started doing that, and I think I did a decent Goofy thanks to that. So that's what I'm doing
Goofy's
here.
really hard to draw. Like, From personal experience, Goofy's always been like one of the hardest.
Like I might post my my sketchbook page. I drew Simba, Nala, Goofy, and Minnie and Lady, I think.
Nice.
And I might post that sketch page because I am actually pretty proud of how I did.
A nice assortment.
Like I wanted to do characters with really distinct shapes, so I did like Cub, Simba, and Adult Nala. Didn't want to do.
Oh yeah.
I'm really proud of how Adult Nala came out, because I've never drawn a Lion King character in my life.
Yeah, and I feel like the Lion King, like all Disney style for animals is kind of like, kind of unique, but I find that the lions are like very specific for Lion Kings.
Yeah, like I thought it was going to be really difficult, but it was really not. Like it was actually pretty easy to understand like how the faces worked.
Right. Once you got going, you weren't gonna stop.
So yeah, that was neat. That was a cool experience to have at 26.
Doesn't matter when you have it.
Winnie, do you mind?
Yes. Winnie? Winnie? What are you doing?
What would you say if she said your name back? I think I'd freak out.
Oh, I have like a little voice I do for her.
But like, what if she was like, you're like Winnie, and she was like, Avalon?
She would be in so much trouble for using my first name instead of calling me Mom. Like,
First of all, how dare you?
don't be rude, Winnie. I have your foot. I have your paw. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now?
I saw a picture today on Twitter where someone had their cat was lying down, and so you could see all their pink little toe beans.
Ooh!
But they had like a little pill, a little pink like like Benadryl pill or something like that, sitting right next to it. And they're like, "Oh no, one of their beans fell off."
Oh no!
And it did. It looked exactly like one of their paw pads.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, that's cute. That would be terrifying though if we just saw it at a glance.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of what happened too. Is I kind of skimmed past it, and I was like, "Wait, what the?"
Oh, sorry. My computer's so rough; it's cutting you off in a couple. Can you repeat that just one more time? Sorry about that.
Oh, I kind of did view it at a glance.
Oh yeah.
Because I came back and I was like, "Wait, what?"
You lost his beans.
I hate this bastard man, but I love to draw him.
Who?
A villain character from one of my author friends' books.
Ooh.
I'm betaing for her right now, and I got partway through the chapter I was reading, and I was like, well, I have to draw him now.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
And I was like, I want you to know how much I hate and want to punch this character, so I'm gonna make you fan art.
But that makes some good characters. If you want to punch them in the head, then, you've done your job.
Don't know if I've made a character anyone wants to punch in the head yet.
Yeah.
Well, get on it! You need a good punchable.
I mean, I have characters I want to punch in the head, but I'm not sure if other people feel.
Right.
I don't know, I feel like people might want to punch Selkas in the head.
Yeah.
Then I also feel like they really don't because of, this stuff.
Coloring madness.
Hi, Winnie. Would you mind not biting my arm? Thank you.
No, I would not. Ooh, I picked a really bad color, boys. I'm gonna have to redo.
Alright, these eyes need a Winnie. Get off my crack hat.
No good.
Why are you being so squirrely? You were so comfy a moment ago. She opened a completely... I don't know how she did it, but she completely erased my entire canvas.
Oh, she probably hit. Is it D?
It's fine. I Control Z'd and got it back, but
I think if you hit something like D, that does that.
Yeah, probably. Alright, there we go. Fix the eyes a bit. There we go. We're getting somewhere now. God, what a bastard. Hate this fucker. And again, perhaps people feel that way about Cellcast, but, just probably don't want to punch him because, shit.
Oh, I hope there is plenty punchable, not just characters, but like moments in StarClan battles.
I hope so too. I love punching.
I hope we get to certain developments and people are like,
I mean, there's a development I know happens that makes me want to punch frickin' Spotted Shadow.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I won't say what that is.
Yeah, don't.
And no spoilers.
But it happens. It's a thing. I'm just like, God damn it, Spotty. You gotta not.
I'm ready for it.
I feel like I've gotten a lot better at drawing masculine faces since I started doing art for Stellar Eclipse.
Nice.
Because Eureka exists. And is a character that's very difficult to explain how he looks with words.
So you have to do it through art. I forgot my word there.
Through, what is that you call that? Crap!
Well, I wanted to say art, but I'm like, well, writing's technically art. Then I just said it.
Visual arts. Visual arts.
That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Eureka, but what the fuck even is he? Aside from just an absolute fashion disaster.
Oh my god, me.
No, you're not this bad, I guarantee.
Yeah, I guarantee. Eureka puts fashion disasters to shame.
Like, you have to try to be that bad.
But to them, does it come naturally?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he just like sees an ugly sweater, and he's off.
Oops. Sorry, don't mind me throwing things around.
Okay, but apparently that, like, ugly-ass Gucci sweater that I sent you is, like, from some K-pop video or something.
Yeah, apparently.
Because then everyone was like, oh my god, it's that! And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What is that?
Like, I don't know anything about K-pop, so...
Me neither.
Me either.
Okay, this is coming out, like, hella fucking good. I was not expecting to get this on the first try, but that Disney practice...
Took you places?
did well. Yeah, it did. It improved my art.
Hell yeah.
After just, like, a day. Like, I feel like this is going way better.
So Jaden, what have you been up to, girl? I haven't
Oh
talked to
my
you in a few
gosh.
days.
I know, I've been away. I was in Manitoba there for like a week. I left on Thursday or something. I don't know. I left and it was all a blur. Then I was out at Manitoba and that was crazy and it was hot. Gosh, it was hot and I wanted to expire in the sun. So that was fun. And then we got back and then I went to the cabin and that was scary because there's lots of bugs and I really don't like bugs. Like,
Have you guys been getting, like, ungodly heat where you're at, too?
heavens, yeah, like we've got like I think like today, no, not today. Like the one day I was there, so I was there Saturday afternoon. We're in this little cabin. It's a cute little cabin. It's my dad's cabin, but it doesn't have air conditioning, which, like, gosh, help me, because I'm like, I get very warm, and I don't like being warm. So it didn't have air conditioning, but it got to be like, something like 35 or something like that, which I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's
a lot in Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so it's, I don't think it's 100, but I mean, for like my ass, that's really hot.
35 Celsius to Fahrenheit would be 95 degrees, yes.
Yeah, so it was pretty spicy, and then like there was also humidity, and so that was pretty toasty. So I wasn't a huge fan of that, but I mean, that was okay. But there were so many mosquitoes, guys, like seriously, so many mosquitoes that I wanted to jump into a volcano, I think. Oh, it was so nasty. But yeah, then now I'm home. Now I'm finally home. That was like my 1 week of traveling for the year. Good. So yeah.
Well, that was an adventure.
Quite. And I see Strawtail saying I came in the hottest part of the week. Oh my god. Yes, and you know, Straw, I was really close to you. Kind of. I mean, not to be creepy. But every time I go there, because I have family out in Manitoba, and every time I go out there, I'm like, oh, I'm super close to Straw. I'm just gonna, like, throw a carrier pigeon and it'll find him. But then I don't. Think of you, BB!
Thinking
But
of
now
you.
I'm home. Yeah. But now I'm home taking off this god ugly ass nail polish color that I thought was gonna look good, but redo it.
Didn't turn out how you wanted.
No, really, really ugly. And every time I put this color on here, I'm gonna monopolize the conversation for a second. I do apologize. Every time I put this color on, I'm like, yeah, it'll look good. And every time I go, that looks terrible. Why did I do this again? And then the cycle continues.
You just keep wanting to give it second chances.
I do. I should just throw it out or give it away, but I'm not a smart person.
But you're holding on to hope.
Yeah, I guess. It's just like bright pink, but it's like a really solid pink, and it looks nice in the bottle, but when I put it on my finger, it looks like Barbie doll, like little kid pink, and it's just a lot.
Oh gosh.
A lot. Yeah. And I'm very pasty. Like, I'm like sickly white, like not in a good, fun, you know, any type of nice looking way. It's like I'm constantly looking like I'm sick. So when you have a really, really pasty ass skin plus bright pink nails, it just looks weird.
Yeah, you need some darker polish to contrast. Granted, you're
I
also
think so,
speaking
yeah.
to someone who has not painted their nails since they were like 6 years old, so...
Yeah, I didn't get into it for a long time until probably the past like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Now here we are.
See, I do that whole, like, eerie, pale-skinned brunette thing, so
Oh yeah.
it's goth.
No, I don't even have dark hair. So I just look like a walking sick person. Which
I
is
always
fine.
imagine you as a brunette, I think because of your Sona.
Oh, possibly. No, I have very black hair.
Like, one of these days, we're all gonna have to exchange selfies and just be like, whoa, that's what you look like? What the fuck?
I can't. It's my secret power. That way you'll never know who I am. I'm possibly a little mouse on the street, or you'll just never know.
She'll just pop up one day and be like, hey, it's me! But she'll be wearing a creepy mask.
It's me, your boy.
Just be getting stalked by a clown one night, and then suddenly...
I should
Sorry,
see
Mom,
him.
it's
Hooray!
to me.
Yeah.
Suddenly the clown shoes start, like, honking out the melody for And He Runs.
Oh my god. And then you do run, because that's
Yeah, and then
terrifying.
I run.
I think And He Runs and I'll Be Complete are, like, my favorite of your songs so far.
Have fun. You're so good to me. How did I get such sweet...
Okay, but, like, don't give me a lot of credit for that, because they remind me of my own OCs. That's fine.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad they're versatile. And they can just be whatever anybody wants. It just makes me so happy. Thanks, BBG.
I
I
mean,
mean, they're just good in general, but...
it's funny because I've bought your album, and it's on my iTunes, and I don't think I've ever listened to it on my iTunes because I'm always have it on my music playlist that I have on YouTube, and I listen to that all the time instead of my
That
actual
is so
iTunes.
sweet.
So,
Okay, but how the hell do you download it on iTunes? Because I've been trying to, like, for so long, and I just can't ever seem to get it. I don't understand what's going on with it. It's just like, yes, I want to buy this, and then it just never takes me to a page where I can purchase it.
Dude, I've had that problem with iTunes in the past. I don't know
Yes,
what...
rest assured, Jaden, I am trying to buy your music.
Sweet. Oh my god.
I don't know what the problem is with that. I think eventually try updating your iTunes and see if it's out of, like, on the newest system, because...
See, like, now I'm scared too, because they're, like, making it obsolete.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I update it, is it just gonna stop working completely?
No, I don't think they can do that. So, hold on, I've lost my nail polish. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab it.
Oh!
How did you lose?
Well, my base coat. I'm a mess. I think I put it down when I grabbed a new color. Oh my god, I'm dropping one. Oh, 1 second.
Do you ever just look at your friends and be like, yeah, that's the people I've aligned myself with?
Oh, hell yeah.
Think that every day. Oh, this is coming out so freaking good. Oh my god. I was not expecting this. I was expecting this to be like, oh no, I've already told her I'm doing the fan art, so now I have to. But this is good as shit. Holy
A
fuck.
pleasant surprise.
This is like the first time I've ever even conceptualized this character. I have no idea if he looks like what she thinks he looks like, but I am going for it.
But we're
That's
here
really
now.
fan art. Yeah.
And also, if anyone is joining after I already talked about this, which Jaden is, I'm drawing a villain from the Shadow War saga who appears in one of the, I don't want to say later books, but like, is brought up by name a little bit later on.
Is he a human?
Yes? Question marks, yes?
Okay. Sounds good.
Because it's
Don't
a
wanna
fantasy
say-
story, so like, I don't really know.
Or should I say, is he an animal? It's probably a better question.
I don't know.
Oh gosh, okay. Well, we'll just take your word
Because
for it.
I would say yes, but she freaking got me with a plot twist in the second book, so now I don't know. Now I don't want to assume anything. Is this person a human, or are they like a werewolf or some shit? Who the fuck
Right.
knows?
Right. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm like, goddamn, no, they might not be. I don't even fucking... She got me. She got me real good. She fucked me up. Got me all fucked up.
Got you with them plot twists.
Damn.
And it's like, I don't even know what the significance of the twist is yet. That's the thing. I'm like, oh god, what does this mean? Clearly it means something, I just don't know what. But I'm just trying to make this guy look like as soulless as possible. Like, no light in those eyes whatso goddamn ever.
Damn yeah. Hell yeah. I love those red eyes. I don't know how like leggy this is behind you, but I like the red eye.
Yeah. It's only probably like 30 seconds behind.
Well, that's not too bad then.
Like, real talk, I love it when good characters have red eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's such like a trope of villains to have red eyes that when like a good character has them, I'm just like, yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's why Red-Eyed Shadowpaw caught on
Oh
so
yeah.
hard.
Red-Eyed Shadowpaw is canon Shadowpaw.
Well, like
Tell
there
me
are,
no different.
there is such a thing as like copper as an eye color for cats, and it's like never been used in Warriors, but it's a very reddish orange,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I want that. I love it. Give me copper kitties. Especially because it does usually show up in like dark gray and black cats. So it's good. It's really
Yeah, there's lots of like amber, I find. Like whenever I'm like looking up what a cat's eyes are, like 9 times out of 10, oh, it has amber eyes. I'm like, again?
Yeah, it's like they use amber as a catch-all for like
Yeah, totally.
anything between like yellow, brown, and red.
Totally, yeah.
So if they say amber, you could really just play around with any of those colors. That's what I hear when I hear amber.
Hear amber, and that's just like doesn't even apply. So
Yeah.
you hear blank slate.
Yeah. I'm like, amber, that means I can do anything I want. No. They have amber eyes. Anything I want!
Gives them rainbow eyes.
You know what? I'm doing that though right now. I know you guys like don't follow me on Tumblr, I don't think, because don't go on Tumblr. But
I mean, I think I follow you on Tumblr.
yeah, you follow me on Tumblr, but you don't hang around there a lot,
Oh, no, I don't.
which is good.
I do it for my mental health.
But I am absolutely bringing back the rainbow color eye thing. I have a character right now that I'm working on, and I'm like, hell yeah, he's gonna have rainbow eyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah, weren't
they
you saying,
are
like,
gonna have.
weren't you saying that's like, fanfic, those fanfic ideas we all, laughed at? Some of them are pretty cool, like rainbow eyes that are mood rings. Change
Hell yeah.
colors.
That was the post. I was like, you know what? People make fun of this, but this idea slaps, so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna embrace that cringe. We're just gonna not even care.
It's not cringe.
Well, because it's such a good, like, world-building idea. Like, if you have a character who is of a species that, emotes with their eyes and, like, the eyes change color, and then they encounter a species that doesn't do that. And then they're just like, what the heck is going on here?
Like,
Why
they
is
just
everyone
don't
mad all the
understand
time?
their body language.
Yeah, like, just complete lack of communication.
Yeah.
Because they're like, okay, your eye color is like the eye color for calm, or your eye color is the eye color for angry, but it doesn't change. So what is going on here?
Wouldn't that suck if you were like you met one and your eyes are like the color of basically flipping somebody off all the time? That would suck so bad.
That's the canon. Because, yeah, like, the main character race thing that I have going for this idea has yellow eyes, and that's the angry color.
Whoops.
Except for one of them who has gray eyes, and that's like the affection color. And then those two get real close real quick, because eye color changey character is like, oh, thank God. Someone likes me. Oh, good.
Yeah.
And then gray-eyed character is like, I don't understand what's going on, but okay.
I'm here for a good time kind of thing. I don't get it, but I'm here.
Yeah, just like, alright, we're down. Hi, Winnie, are you back again?
Pay attention to me!
You just gonna disturb Mommy today? Okay. Yeah, Dad's at work. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's so cringy when people like talk to their pets like they're their children, but screw it.
Whatever,
Oh, no.
you all do it!
Don't believe in cringe.
I have full conversations back and forth with my dog and myself. Me being the dog and myself.
Like, whenever anyone talks about Frozen and they're like, oh, that thing Kristoff does is so weird, and I'm like, that thing Kristoff does is the most relatable part of that movie.
Yeah.
Alright, drawing in beardy stubble bits. This is weird. Men, having hair face hair. How do you do? How
I
do
was
you do
literally
that?
just about to comment on that here.
How do you have hair on your face? Like, how do you do that?
They think really hard and it grows.
Yeah, you go,
I guess so.
Ah!
Well, like, I guess it's, another way you can kind of, like, personalize your look, but does it itch? Like, is it itchy when it
I
comes
don't
in?
know.
I have no idea. I have never, really had that experience. So men in the chat, if you could tell me what it's like having facial hair, that'd be cool. I would like to know more.
That would be a learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does Sean shave?
He
Does
does.
Sean have facial hair?
He does, but he doesn't have a lot, so he only has to shave it, like, once a week.
Because I know he has, like, lighter colored hair, so he probably, like, doesn't have to shave as often.
Yeah.
Like, what is a neck beard? Like, I know the internet term, but, like, an actual, like, if someone were to actually have a neck beard, what would that be?
This is a weird conversation. That's so funny.
You came here to have weird conversations. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
there's nothing wrong with it. I just think it's so fun when you seriously sit down and ask, "What is a neck beard?"
That otter thing says hair face sounds like a fantasy illness. It does.
Oh my god. I made him... I might have made him too daddy. Oh no.
Oh.
Kaylee Burton is asking you a question. I'll read it for you in case.
Oh.
Say, what do you have to do to make it so the shading layer doesn't completely go over the color? Please tell me.
Okay, I don't know exactly what you're asking. Just to be clear, I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to. But how I do shading is once I have a layer that has all my colors on it, like that, I make a new layer, and I make that layer a clipping group. So if you're in Paint Tool SAI, you can make it a clipping group by clicking this little checkbox. If you're in Photoshop, you can make it a clipping group by right-clicking on the layer and making it a clipping mask. And then it will only stay on top of what I've done for my colors. And then to get the color of shade that I want, I use a multiply layer. So it's just a normal layer that instead of on normal, I have it selected to multiply, which means it's going to take the color that I'm using and apply it on top of the colors, but not go over them.
That makes sense. The more you know.
Yeah.
Great question, Kaylee.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta call Janie in here real quick. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay.
Okay.
But just
Yeah.
so that people can see, if I zoom in here and I turn this multiply back to normal, you can see that this is the color I'm using, and it does go over my old colors. But then when I switch this back to multiply, it goes on top of the colors.
Huh. Tennille, you're so smart.
Have you not used multiply layers before?
No, not really. I just I just whack around, and if it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't, we riot.
Okay, I'm back. I just had to complain to Janie real quick. I'm not allowed to draw villains anymore.
Oh.
He's supposed to look like all gaunt and haunted and, you know, maybe a little bit...
Did you make him a daddy?
He's hot!
Oh no,
He's really hot! I can't stop. Oh no, he's hot!
That is my favorite.
Okay, villains are sexy, I'm sorry, can't be denied. Don't at me.
I wanted my Erebos drawing to get, like, all the views.
Good luck with that.
Please. Please validate.
There's no way to draw Erebos not hot, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's impossible.
But, like, I just love, like, the whole sentiment of, like, oh, if you like a villain, then you're really bad. And I'm like, listen, honey, I'm bad then, okay?
Listen, I just want them to step on me.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Like, I feel so bad for people who follow my Twitter, like my personal Twitter, without reading my pinned tweet first.
Uh-huh.
Because I have made it exceptionally clear that that account isn't necessarily safe for work just because I don't post porn.
Right.
And, like, I've tried so hard to dissuade minors from following that account. I'm just like, don't be here. And they do, and I'm like, oh no. I can't stop you, but...
But you probably should not.
And then, like, people still complain where they're like, oh my god, you post like this. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I'm reading 50 Shades of Grey right now. I don't know what you expected.
Right.
I am a kinky piece of shit, sorry. Well, personally, I don't think I post anything that bad, but you know, people have different opinions, and I'm just like, don't follow this account. Follow Roslyn Writing. That's my professional account where I don't swear.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I get you. It's like with my channel, I feel like my channel is at least aimed at a like young adult audience. But then,
yeah, like
but then every once in a while you get people who are like, "Oh no, you did a thing," and it's like, yeah, because I aim like my audience is for young adults.
yeah, like I saw someone on Twitter saying that you're like, oh, think of the children, and I'm like, when has Tennille ever?
Someone said that about me.
Yeah, I don't remember who now. But they were trying to, like, call you out for something and being like, oh, well, it's just kind of hypocritical because of, you know, how... And I'm like, when? When?
Yeah, I mean, if I ever have done that, I don't remember it.
I think it's more that they were probably taking your... It's nice that this fandom tries to look out for its younger members quote out of context.
Oh,
because
okay.
it is nice. It is nice that people in this fandom don't want kids to see actual porn and are defensive about them and, you know, make sure it stays out of their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the same as being like, you can't make R34 images.
Right.
Which is something I don't believe you've ever said, and I certainly don't think you've ever marked your channel as a family-friendly channel.
No.
I mean, you have Animation Pilgrimage on there, you literally can't.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to Ralph Bakshi at some point.
I mean, we've already had to review a porn movie.
So it's like, yeah, no, you're not really, Basically what I'm trying to say is that just because most of someone's content is family-friendly doesn't mean all of it is, and you shouldn't just blindly go in without, you know.
Yeah. I gotcha. I got you,
Please.
fam.
Please, children, please use your discretion and don't just automatically trust that just because you like someone's family-friendly content that they don't make other shit.
Alden! Oh man, that song kills me.
It's just... I just worry. I worry so much about people online.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's not like when we were young.
Oh yeah, when we were young, nobody gave a shit about kids being on the internet. Like, you just
Like
stumbled into whatever happened to be there. And you either
Like,
dealt
when
with
we
it or
were
you
young,
didn't.
there was, like, this unspoken rule that you were on your own and you had to look out for yourself. And now people are just, like, blindly trusting strangers on the internet to do that for them. And I'm like, no. Those are the people who are going to show you that shit.
Right.
Like, if you just start trusting randos, you're going to get in trouble.
Well, and also when we were younger, like, there was the whole stranger danger thing. So even the idea of being a kid online, like, you would have to lie about your age and all that to be a part of, like, to even watch, like, YouTube videos or be on a forum that was, like, for kids. You would have to lie and say you're at least, like, 13 or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like... I'm glad that there are more welcoming spaces for kids now, but at the same time, I'm like, you can't let your guard down, though.
Mm-hmm.
And so many kids now are just, like, so willing to just trust anyone. And I'm like, you have no way of knowing that person is who they say they are.
Yeah, well, and I think for the most part, kids are pretty smart about that kind of stuff still. Like I think for the most part, they still have that self-preservation and, like, they know that they need to be careful. But sometimes I worry more so about the adults that say that they want to look after kids.
Those are, like, suspect number one for me.
Yeah, then I'm like, oh, you know, you should probably just let kids do their own thing.
Like, anyone who's like, oh, I am the crusader for kids in this fandom, I'm just like, you're... Because if you're, like, overcompensating that hard, suspicion.
Anyway, though, that's enough of that.
Sorry, I just got caught up.
No, that's fair. And I think it's safe to say that, like, everybody should just use their own discretion wisely. Kids had to lie to me on Neopets, yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Okay, I was one of those kids who, like, never did anything online without their parents' permission.
Oh, really?
Which is why, to this day, my first fanfiction.net account,
Uh-huh.
well, because, we all shared one computer, and we had limited computer time, and, the parents would check and see what you were on there for. So to this day, my first fanfiction.net account is on my dad's email.
Uh-huh.
It's the same email. He has not changed his email in 15 goddamn years. The same damn email. So he still gets, like, comments on my 12-year-old Kingdom Hearts fanfics.
Oh, yeah!
And he tells me when my 12, 13-year-old fanfic have new comments.
Oh, that's so cute.
But to his credit,
Mm-hmm.
because like many a young child, I used these fanfictions to, explore LGBT themes when I was very small.
Uh-huh.
Because I didn't have an outlet otherwise, and I wasn't sure, what my parents' views on that were back in the day and all that. So I made him swear when I got this account that he look at the comments and never, like, see what they were actually saying, because I didn't want him finding out I was writing gay shit.
Uh-huh.
And to this day, he has never looked.
Aw.
Aw, bless him.
Like, he for all the disagreements I have with my dad, he has never betrayed my trust and read one of those comments without my permission. He just tells me when I have them, and I wish he would stop.
Oh, no.
Please just delete them.
Yeah, I'm just like, you can just delete those emails. You don't have to tell me. And he's like, oh, well, in case you ever go back. And I'm like, I'm never.
Never going back.
I am never going back to my, like, heartless OC.
Aw,
who,
that's
like,
so sweet, though.
was a love interest for Ansem. Like, that's never.
I love it!
Never going back, sorry.
So, Avalon, what was this account?
I will never reveal it. I know you want to read my old shame, and I'm not going to let you. Not ever.
I mean, hell, I'll be open right here. I think I probably still have Zutara fanfiction up on my DeviantArt that I've never gotten rid of.
Sorry, you cut out. What was that?
I probably still have Zutara fanfic up on my DeviantArt that I've never gotten rid of.
Okay, but Zutara's like a good ship. An OC with Ansem is not a good ship.
Doesn't mean I was a good writer.
Yeah, but at least you had taste.
But at least I had taste.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Ansem's hot, but
Hell yeah.
like not as hot as.
Oh, when you say hell yeah, that gives me like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. I think we can all. Ansem was hot, and then Nomura like looked at the reaction, and then designed Xemnas and was like, "Oh yeah, well."
Oh yeah.
Well, we're
I
gonna make him
raise
hotter.
you. I raise you one Xemnas.
It's like if you thought he was hot,
Just you wait.
just you wait and see what we're gonna do here. And we're just
I
like,
don't know
Nomura,
what it
are you
is, but I
are you
agree
working
they're
through
hot.
some things?
You want?
Oh, you know what? Kingdom Hearts is just like the gayest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life.
It's so fucking gay. I love it.
It's so gay, but they won't let it be because Japan still has issues with that. Okay, I made him really hot. God damn it. Now let's just add some shading, see if we can get any hotter. I have a commission sitting now from Cranberry of Eureka and Bolton.
Oh.
And the freaking light kills me.
Oh.
I cannot wait. I'm waiting to post it because I want to post it on like Fan Art Friday because I'm trying to make that a thing.
Mm.
But when I post it, you're going to die.
my soul will just go and escape my body.
Cranberry is so good.
Truly.
So good and so pure. I love her.
I want to marry her artwork.
And she's so
Same.
nice. She's always like, oh my gosh, I love doing commissions for you. And I'm like, I'm just going to give you all my money. We have a reciprocal relationship, I see. And God, every time she does anything for Natalia, I just feel validated.
There was a fandom I was never a part of.
Oh, I was deep. I was deep in the Natalia fandom. And I know people are like, oh, it's cringy. And I'm like, everything was cringy back then, guys. You don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
But at least we didn't send death threats.
Oh, you did. You did. They were just not talked about.
We did. Okay. Well, shit.
Yeah. Dude, I was there.
I bounced pretty early.
I was there for the Avatar shipping wars. I saw the death threats.
Oh boy.
The Avatar shipping wars are legendary and poorly documented. Because it was part of, like, that period of the internet where we didn't document things.
Now, what show was this, did you say?
For Avatar. Last Airbender.
Oh. Well, that's one I've never seen.
Oh, I was talking about Natalia.
Well, I mean, yeah, Natalia's a whole other ball of yarn. But
I think that kind of went to shit after I left.
Did
I
it?
think I just kind of got the boat out of there at the right time. But yeah, no. Fandom in general is just so wild. You just never know what's going on anymore. I'm gonna give him dark circles under his eyes.
I think every fandom has its own, like, crazy. Like, no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it's
It
big
does
enough.
not matter what fandom you're in. Someone somewhere in that fandom is taking things way too serious.
Yeah, and the bigger it is, like, the more, like, crazy there is, and, like, the louder it's. Like, that's why, you know, and this is bad for me, but I was never into Harry Potter, and then all the fans, like, the crazy fans, kind of really turned me off of it, so that's, like, not, like, I tell people I don't like Harry Potter, they're like, well, you don't like Harry Potter? I'm like, okay, wait, let me clarify. I don't like the Harry Potter, like crazy fans, so then I never got into the thing. So I think it's, like, that kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where
it's
fandoms
bad when, like, the actual fandom ruins it for other people. Like, there are shows that I've never been able to get into that I would probably enjoy because the fandom was just already a mess when I got there.
Yeah, and that's not the fault of, like, the fandom, and, like, that's not to say everybody's bad, but just sometimes, what is that saying? The loudest wheel gets the oil or whatever, so it's like, I don't think I used that the right way, but it's just, like, you're gonna pay attention to the people who are, like, being the most crazy, so...
Yeah.
I should give Harry Potter a chance, but I'm just a jerk and I don't.
I mean, by this point, it's so long ago now.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, yeah, they're still good books, but
unfortunately,
and here's me jumping up on my cross. They aren't as good as people say they are. I just recently reread the whole damn series, and they're all right.
They're probably pretty, like, revolutionary for the time, though, weren't they?
Yeah, like, at the time, they were pretty cool because they were, like, some of the longest children's books available, but nowadays they're just kind of, like, they changed the game, and that's cool.
But now
everything that came after, though, like, now that the game has been changed, there's, like, other stuff that's maybe a little better now.
Yeah, I think the problem with Harry Potter...
Without it, but...
Yeah, I think the problem with Harry Potter is it's just not going to age very well.
Yeah.
Like, it's already not aged very well, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, what makes you say that to me? Like, is there a specific thing that you know of, or are you just in general?
Like what Avalon was saying, because it changed the game, you've now seen so many other books that have come out who have taken that Harry Potter
I
kind of
see what you mean.
fact and, like, just done it better. That like
yeah.
no one nowadays would write a book the way Harry Potter is written and expect it to take off.
Like,
Right, and become as huge.
Percy Jackson exists and just kind of is the best version of Harry Potter. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, and I think as far as like books about like different teams and factions, because like that was part of the big appeal of Harry Potter is the world.
Yeah,
Is the world of it, and
Mm-hmm.
the world of Harry Potter is actually like a fucking mess. Like it makes no sense. It's
Honestly, the biggest problem with Harry Potter is that J.K. Rowling just won't shut her mouth.
yeah, and then the fact that J.K. Rowling just kind of like is actively making it worse.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't-
continuing to do stuff.
Right, but you can't like, I mean, yeah, it came from, like, you can't really, I don't know how to phrase this properly, but, like, Harry Potter isn't bad because of what she's saying now. Like, it sounds like there's problems already in it that isn't influenced by 2019.
Yeah, like, she didn't create any new issues, I don't think, but her actions continue to highlight issues you maybe didn't notice before.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
She just needs to stop.
Everyone's just like, please, just stop. We're at the point where we would pay you to stop.
Ah.
We're grateful for what you gave us, but I didn't need to know that wizards used to shit themselves, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Does she still write books, or like does she just do Harry Potter?
She attempted to write an adult book and it did very poorly.
Oops. JK.
I think she might have books under a different pen name, possibly,
That would
but I
make
don't know what
sense.
they are.
Because you would almost want to do that, because that way you're not like, you know, I guess it could go either way. You could either coax off of the fact that, like, you know, people will be like, oh, J.K. Rowling, or you could either be like, oh, I'm limited to, like, what people already think of me.
Right.
Yeah. Well, like, it's kind of like Stephen King. He has, like, 3 different pen names.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, he has written romance novels, I'm pretty sure. He just doesn't do it under Stephen King.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because when you think Stephen King, you think something specific.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up, actually. Stephen King's different pen names.
What's his real name? Is it Stephen King?
Yeah, Stephen King is his name.
Gotcha.
Yeah, apparently he has a Richard Bachman as one of his pen names.
Bachman.
Yeah. And, like, he has, like, a fake author profile, even. Like, he paid some guy to take a photo.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So, sir, what do you do for a living? I, fake pose as authors, to be put in my books. Pays really well. Great, benefits.
Maybe he's also Lemony Snicket then.
Whoa! I never, like, I watched
Okay, but it seems like some of the books he wrote under this pseudonym are actually well known, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people figured that shit out really fast, because it looks like Rage, The Long Walk, Road Work, Running Man. Like, these are pretty well known books, so I think that this
Says
pen name
all
didn't
these
last.
books. I don't know any of them.
Well, like Thinner. People know Thinner, I think.
I don't.
I don't
Oh.
either.
Right?
I was embarrassed to say it, but then Tennille said it, so then I felt like it was okay to say it too.
No shame.
I haven't read that much Stephen King. I just know, through the grapevine, some of his more popular works.
Yeah, I know the clown one, the It. That's because of the spooky, scary movie.
Oh, I'm so excited to see the sequel to that. They did such good casting. Like, there's a shot in the trailer where they show, like, all the kids, and then they show, like, the adult versions, and they look like you can just take those kids aside and be like, that's what you're gonna look like when you grow up.
Oh.
Like, it is...
Maybe they're time travelers.
And, well, I think the only one who, like, I recognize is, apparently Finn Wolfhard grows up into Bill Hader, and I'm like, yep, that's accurate. Oh, I love both of them. So yes, I am intrigued. I want to see the new movie so bad. I just really like Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise. He's doing a great job.
I'm sorry, I have nothing to add to this conversation. I've never seen it.
That's okay.
I've not seen any Stephen King adaptations or read any Stephen King books.
Oh no, sorry, I missed that. My internet wants to cut you out so bad.
I think it
sorry.
might be Tennille's internet because I'm not getting any of it either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's probably because you're streaming and doing it, so don't
Probably.
apologize because you can't control it. So
Hey,
we might
Lily.
just say what, but just know that we love you and we're just saying it because we want to hear what you say.
Yeah, no, I haven't read any Stephen King books or seen any Stephen King adaptation movies.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I haven't read any Stephen King books, and I'm assuming the next line was haven't seen any adaptation.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's a game of piece together what Tennille says.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. That is exactly what I said.
I mean, adaptations of his works are pretty hit and miss.
That's what I've heard.
Like, some of them are just a little too 80s.
For their own good.
Yeah, but there's some good ones. Like, Pet Sematary, I think, is a legitimately pretty good movie. I haven't seen the remake yet. I know they changed a lot of stuff in the remake.
When did that originally come out?
Oh my god, I want to see. Ah, shit. I should know this because we were doing Roslyn Horror Picture Show for so long. Definitely the 80s.
Oh, before my life, before I was a thing,
Yeah.
before I was invented.
Like, when it comes to Stephen King
Before you
adaptations,
were
I feel like I feel like the 80s were a good time period for that, and then just the 90s were real bad. And then
No, the 90s were great because you guys were born in the 90s.
yeah, I was born in 93.
Yeah. The 90s were the bomb then.
The 90s aesthetic hurts me. It's cursed.
Cursed.
We're part of the 90s aesthetic.
I know, I'm cursed. Oh gosh. Like, yeah, there's just some really bad Stephen King adaptations, and there's just some really bad Stephen King books.
They can't all be winners.
Like, when you write as many books as that man has, some of them are just gonna be shitty, and you're just like, alright, but do better next time.
But that's with anything. You know, they say the first pancake sucks. Maybe the first book isn't great. Or maybe the 18th book. Maybe there's a thing. Or maybe we just keep doing what we do and hope that one of them slaps.
I mean, he was like hella addicted to drugs for a while, and I feel like the books that came out during that time probably weren't so good.
Right.
Because, contrary to what people believe, doing drugs does not make you better at art.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't. In fact,
Makes
usually
doing art a
drugs,
lot more
kids.
difficult.
Stay in school. Stay away from drugs.
Usually, it's like when you hear that whole, like, the artist was addicted to drug thing, I'm always like, man, think of what they could have made if they weren't, though.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
always,
That's
like, you always kind of have that sad moment of, like, oh, man, think of what they could have accomplished if they
Imagine
were...
all the music that these people, you know, could have made if they didn't die of drug overdoses when they were in their 20s.
Exactly.
hmm
It's not good, kids. Don't do it. You know, we just keep going into heavy topics, but when you get down to it, the only thing that's gonna make you better at art or writing or music, whatever it is just devoting the time and the effort to doing it and getting better.
Hell yeah.
There is no shortcut, you just have to do the work.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
But you also have to be careful not to overwork yourself. It's a delicate balance.
Yeah, you can't kill yourself on it, but like there's no secret way to just instantly become immediately better.
Yeah.
And if you're getting frustrated, then take a step back and, you know, reevaluate, reassess, and
Run around the block.
yeah. Just
When it's light out,
You gotta
not
know.
dark.
You gotta know when to not. You gotta know when to just hold back.
You gotta know when to hold 'em. Anybody know
Sing it!
that? Know when to fold 'em. That's all I know about that song. But
That's
it
it.
reminded me of that.
Those are the only lyrics.
That's it. Song over. Period.
Get out. The stream's done.
Yeah. You don't have to go home, but you definitely can.
Oh god damn it, did I tweet that with like no context? Oh thank god. Okay.
Miss Bluefrost got me.
Oh.
She finished my song. Or they, I guess Miss.
No, went for them.
Yeah, T-Baby! Me, you, karaoke night. Be there, be square.
Hell yeah! Let's go!
On my way. Gotta find my passport, but I'm on my way.
Right, passports. Ugh. Why you gotta live so far away, Jade?
I don't know.
Why you gotta be in another country?
They came and they...
Alright, I'm posting it. I'm doing it.
What are you posting?
Posting a hot guy.
To Neil! There's a person in the chat whose name is Ten Neil, and they also finished the song. So it's gonna be Jaden, Tennille, and Ten Neil going to karaoke.
Ted Neil.
Be there or be square. And Blazing Shadow Flame, aka Firefeather, is coming. Oh, they retracted their message. Never mind. They decided not to come.
I feel like I would like to do karaoke, but I also feel like I would hate it.
Yep. I've never done karaoke, and I never will, but I joke about it. But I'll be there and listening.
Like, in my mind, it sounds like a good idea, but in practice, I know that you would never get me on that stage.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll just... we all go, but we all listen.
I'd do it.
Woo!
You would have to use...
We're listening to Neil.
You'd have to use such extreme amounts of alcohol, and I don't drink, so...
I got no shame.
Oh, Straw's coming too.
Yeet.
Gonna be a good time, boys. Warrior Con 2021. Karaoke booth. Karaoke panel. Break. Oop, killed the chat with that one. Sorry about that, boys.
Alright, Miss Bluefrost says, but what if we did Disney songs and literally the only thing I can think of is how mad I am that the Maleficent movie exists and that Maleficent doesn't get a villain song.
Here's my bad take on that, and here's my hot bad take. I'm glad they didn't do songs on that. And now, I've only seen the Maleficent movie. I think that one came out. Is the second one out?
No, not yet.
No? Okay, like, I think that it works better without music, but I mean, I also didn't really like the movie just in general, but I think if they tried to squish a song in there anyways, or did they have music in that? I can't remember. But
no, they did not do musical stuff at all, so, like, it's just a weird thing for me, because I was like, if you're gonna do anything with this, I want Maleficent to have a villain song, because she's not the kind of villain that would sing, but she's also not the kind of person who would do anything she does in this movie, so...
Right. Yeah. It's all crazy. I
We're
like
already
songs...
so far from canon at this point.
I like songs when they work. I don't like it when they do songs just to put songs. Like, yeah. I like... Now, this is where I have a bad topic. So, I watched the new Aladdin movie, and I like the song that they added, but I don't like it in the movie, if that makes sense. Like, I really liked it separately, but when I watched the movie, it made me laugh, because I'm like, this feels not wrong, but it just feels kind of weird, but like not in a bad way. So I'm like, okay, like it's fine that they did it, but I really did like the song, but it just felt weird in the movie. You know what I mean?
So basically,
Sorry, you
Nevermore, but
you cut out. Was it Lion King or Aladdin?
Aladdin. No, I'm not
Okay.
gonna see The Lion King. I don't think.
No.
I don't want to.
Okay.
like I'm just thinking of like Nevermore from Beauty and the Beast, and how it's a pretty good song, but not where it is. Where
Yeah,
it
it
is
just
like the
feels-
worst place
yeah.
they could have put it.
Yeah.
And like I can appreciate it, and like I understand that people like it, so that's okay. But just for me personally, I just thought it was just a little funky.
And
But that's
I
not to say it's
know she'll never leave me. As she runs away from the castle.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I am just in such a freaking Kingdom Hearts mood. And like,
Me.
just
All
imagine,
the
okay,
time.
imagine Sora and the gang go back to the Beauty and the Beast world, but it's the live action one.
I hated
Sora's
it.
just like, what the hell happened?
I saw a comic someone did recently where it was the same concept but with Aladdin, and so Will Smith Genie pops up, and Sora's like, "Wow, Genie, I don't remember you having so many pores." It was great. Uh-oh, did I cut out again?
Pirates World.
No.
No.
Okay.
The Pirates World is so much better in Kingdom Hearts 3.
The Pirates World is so good!
Like, I don't know, like, after actually watching, like, actual gameplay footage of the game, all the complaints that people had just kind of washed away, and I'm like, no, this looks great.
Oh, yeah, people who complain about Kingdom Hearts 3 are invalid.
Like, yes, it's stupid. We know. We signed up for that.
Yeah, it's like, that's what you're here for? Excuse you? Oh, Avalon.
What?
Okay, do you know about the Sleeping Realm theory?
Oh, I remember there being a super, super long document that I didn't bother to read all of.
Okay, have you finished the Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough yet?
I know the ending.
Okay, you
Does that count?
You need to read the Sleeping Realm theory.
But it's so long.
It's really not. Like, okay, yes, it is long, but trust me, it is worth it. You will flip your shit.
Okay, is the summary of the Sleeping Realm theory that Sora and Riku are together and gay?
Basically.
Okay, good then. Yes, I will read that.
Hell yeah.
Like, I don't. Okay, Sora, bye. Like, bye icon. No one will convince me otherwise.
It basically, like, completely invalidates, Sor Kairi.
Oh, that's too bad for them. But oh well.
Uh-huh. I mean,
Like, I want to be happy for them, but at the same time, I just don't feel like Kairi got enough development.
the best thing about it, though, is that it actually makes a whole lot of sense, and I legitimately think it could actually be true.
I just
the theory
want to
says.
know. I just want to know how Union Cross ends, and you need to tell me immediately when it does. I feel like they're gonna probably hold off on like the. I don't know. Have they already done the download?
Sure, I'll tell them we're coming back.
Yeah, we're coming back.
Nomura had to silence me.
And Nomura's like, don't talk about the Sleeping Realm theory. I don't want you
God.
all to guess what's going on.
But yeah, like
We
okay,
on
so
you, Nomura!
so what I asked was, has the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3 come out yet?
Oh, no.
Okay, so my theory on that is that they're gonna wait until Union Cross is done and then release it.
Well,
'Cause
we
Union
know,
Cross is finishing up soon, right?
I mean, Union Cross probably still has like another year, would be my guess. Maybe?
Damn it! I just want to know how Union Cross ends. I just want to know
It's
if
one
my
of those.
baby Ventus,
It's one
if
of
he
those.
committed murder.
It's one of those things where it's like they could end Union Cross in like maybe half a year, or it could be another like year and a half to 2 years.
Oh damn it! I just want to know. I just want to know about my son, my baby, my boy, my light and my joy. I just gotta know. Like, it is hilarious watching me play or watch anything Kingdom Hearts related. Because whenever Roxas comes on the screen, I'm like, "Nah," and then Ventus comes on the screen, and I'm like, and they look the
Baby!
exact same. Like, trying to explain that to Janie was just the most ridiculous.
She's like, it's the same character, and you're like, don't you dare!
Like, yeah, we had to, like, pause it when they were, like, both on frame and be like, look at the subtle differences. This one's in a black outfit, and this one's wearing colors.
This one radiates sunshine!
All you need to know, Janie, is that Ventus is a good boy.
I'm so sorry, Jaden.
That's okay. I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm just listening, enjoying it.
Now Janie wants to know why there's so many Soras.
uh,
Like, it got to a point we just, like, broke out so this is basically Kingdom Hearts by Jello Apocalypse. And we're just like, just watch this. it explains, kinda. Yeah, like, I know, like, some people were miffed because they're like, oh, there's no Final Fantasy characters. And I'm like, there's references.
there's references, and
There's-
I
Who
don't
cared
play-
about the Final Fantasy characters at that point?
Yeah, it's like I'm here for the original characters.
Listen, I'm here for the fact that they used the entirety of...
Sorry, what?
I said, I'm here for the fact that they used all of Let It Go.
I still can't believe they put the entire Let It Go
audacity.
song in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Nomura was just like, do you think we can get away with it? And everyone's like, don't do it, Nomura. And he's like, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. Put the entire song with just Sora, Donald, and Goofy in the background going, oh, I think Elsa's singing a song.
Like, literally, at the end of it, Sora's just like, oh, wow, I don't know. Oh, but that was cool.
Yeah.
And also just the frickin' Yeetus Vanitas. That was
Get
The
wrecked,
funniest
boy.
that was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. That was pretty fantastic.
Oh god. So much happened there. But yeah, like, no, after Dream Drop Distance, you can't tell me that Sora and Riku, like, aren't a thing. And I was so sad because the video I was watching was literally just all the footage of Riku in the game.
Uh-huh.
And that alone was 2 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, alright, I need to take this in chunks. But it was like all the Riku cutscenes, and like hardly any of them were him interacting with Sora, and I was just so sad. But then the ones where he were really gay, so I was like, alright.
Alright, I'll settle for this. Well, okay, see, this is why you need to read the Sleeping Realm theory.
That's why I need to, read the Sleeping Realms theory?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Honestly, that's why you read it. It's the only reason to read the novelizations of these books is just how much more blatant they make it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, oh boy, do they make it blatant. Anywho, Jaden, all you need to know is that we're crying about our sad gay ship that will never happen because mainstream Japanese media won't allow that.
I'll cry with you in solidarity.
They're just friends, the same way Homura and Madoka are just friends.
Don't know who they are, but that's bullcrap.
Same way Mothwing and Leafpool are just friends.
How dare they!
It really is like that. It really is like that.
Damn.
Except probably even more so. Like, even more...
It's more like saying that Ravenpaw and Barley are just friends at this point.
Yeah. Even though everybody knows.
It's like, yeah, you've never explicitly said that Riku's in love with Sora, but we know.
Mm-hmm.
We know what happened there. God damn it, though, if they, like, tried to put him together with Naminé, I will fight.
I don't think that's gonna... Like, I feel like it's pretty clear they've decided that Riku, at least, is gay.
Everything about his arc mirrors a coming-out narrative so hard. And if anyone's mad about it, you can fight me. The boy gay. The boy can't even touch Shiki without, like, getting hives.
Oh, I love it.
I will find a way to bring that up in the comments of your Twooey videos at some point.
Speaking of which, Sean and I need to record Tweewee soon.
Sean and I need to what?
Record
Am I
Tweewee
including
soon.
Ooh.
It's Tweewee recording day.
Tweewee. What does that stand for?
World ends with you.
Oh.
'Tis a video game that was originally on the DS and was recently ported to the Switch.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
She says
Sorry,
it
what
was
did you
a
say?
video game that was originally on the 3DS, but now it's on the Switch.
Oh. Sorry, it, like mine went like went silent.
Radio silence.
Yeah, I was like, whoa! Lost him. But now we found my children. Good old Sean. How's Sean these days?
Doing good.
God.
Sean. Tell him I say hey next time you see him.
Hey.
There's drama going around the writing community again today.
Uh-oh.
But like stupid drama.
I mean, isn't it always?
Yeah, our drama's always stupid. Basically, there have been a bunch of posts going around being on, like, how to write realistic brothers and sisters, and being like, they never use the word brother and sister, and then someone else came in and they're like, well, in some cultures they do, and America has many cultures. It's not just white people.
It's not
And then
just
a
your
bu-
own personal experience.
Yeah, and then a bunch of white people, including myself, have jumped in and been like, actually, we also do that, like...
Yeah.
But then there's still some people trying to be like, no one does that in America. I am right here. I am right here being a white American who does that, so you're wrong. Like, specifically my dad's side of the family is very much... Like, my aunts and uncles always call my dad, like, brother name. Like, if you don't do that, it's very rude.
Mm-hmm. I like how you say aunts. Aunts? My aunt?
Is that different?
No, I think it's fine, but I just thought it was, I don't know. Just caught my ear. Thought it sounded fancy, my aunt.
My aunts. But yeah, like, I was legitimately shook because one of my uncles came to visit recently-ish with my dad's mom, so, you know, their mom, my paternal grandmother, came to visit with one of my uncles. And my dad referred to him, like, just with his name, and I was shook.
Like, what's going on?
And that's when I realized that they really, really don't get along. He actually kind of hates that brother.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
For good reason, he's an asshole.
Sorry if you're listening, Uncle Joshua. I don't know.
That's a very apt name. Tennille high five. But no, like that uncle in particular is a real heel and was like yelling at their mom. Which I'm like, how dare you? Grandma Marge is an angel. Like, how dare you yell at this woman? So yeah, my dad like just used his name, didn't say, you know, brother name, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, shit, about to go down.
Something happened here, so I'm like, yeah. That's the drama going on right now, and I'm like, just let people do what they want. Who cares? Who cares? But yeah, it's like different for every family, so.
I like the way you're doing these trees.
Thank you. We need to.
Welcome.
Need to try
What did this
something.
person buy? Is this like a full... Let me look at your... I want to see.
Full
It's like
illustration.
a full scene. Yeah.
Ooh, hey.
Look at that little dragonfly.
I was just about to shill you, but on your own stream. I don't think that counts as shill. They're close. How often do you open these up?
Whenever I have slots open.
Oh, that makes sense. Work them, and then open them, and work them, and then open them.
Yeah. Yeah, I let people know that when I started this today, that's like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
if you want
Someday.
a commission, they're open right now.
Woo!
Someday I'll have
Body
money.
pillows, those kill me.
I get quite a few of those, actually.
Do you actually?
Yeah, people love
That's
them.
awesome.
People are like, I have to have one. I'm like, yeah.
So do you just make the like the art, or do you do it on the pillow as well? And
Yeah, so I make the art, and then I have to ask for their address, because then I order the pillow and I send the pillowcase to them.
Oh, that's awesome! So like you just do it on the pillowcase, then they just buy their own insert kind of thing?
Yeah. Well,
That's super neat.
yeah, actually Straws is here in the chat and says they love their body pillow. Yours is watching
Oh,
you
yeah.
menacingly.
Yes, I think I saw do an unbox. Might have been.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was them. That's super cool. Have you ever gotten somebody to? Sorry for like kind of changing the topic here, but
Yeah.
have you ever gotten somebody who's like done something that's not necessarily like character, like a landscape or something, or is it all pretty much the same? Like just they pick a character they like.
I say for the most part, it's probably stuff that I would normally kind of do, but every once in a while I get something that's pretty like outside of my normal range. Which is fine, because like
Oh, that's cool.
I like doing stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. That is so cool. Infinite. Oh, I like you. Love your art. So good. So good.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Oh! So sweet.
One day I will be able to commission you again. But see, the problem with me is that I'm hella extra and I like want the whole frickin' 9 yards whenever I do one.
You don't just want a simple head sketch commission. You want like full
I'm
illustration.
like, make this a drawing a blank.
Hell yeah.
Go for it. And you spoil me, so it happens.
I'm like eyes emoji.
I'm like, but what if a whole sheet of Llewellyn?
But what
A
if
whole
my
sheet
dreams?
of
But what if my dreams could come true?
I mean, we're gonna get there. I think my next one's gonna be like a whole sheet of Llewellyn and Azzy.
Yes.
Because I don't feel like there's enough to do a whole sheet of them separately. So they're just gonna go together.
They're good bros anyway.
They're very good. Very good bros. Having some trouble with another pair of bros in that series, though. God damn it.
Ooh. Oh, whoops. I done goofed. I was about to say, now we're gonna make the magic happen, but I forgot to save this the correct way.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Now, because Psy is cool, we can save it as a PSD file, which is a Photoshop file.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I've never actually done anything with Photoshop. I've never existed in that program.
No, are you transferring it into Photoshop or something?
Yeah,
Into Paint?
I'm transferring it into Photoshop.
Ooh.
Also, Kaylee Burton wants to know, Blixamy, if you're good at drawing on paper or just digital.
I was just about to type it out, but you beat me to it. I'm digital. I'm not super great with on paper and stuff. I just don't really do it as much.
Watching Tennille draw on paper scares me.
It scares you? Why?
Because you only use pen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, yeah, that's terrifying. That's the type of commitment I need in my life. Like, I need to live my life as though I'm Tennille drawing with a pen.
Like, that was
Let's see the
something I
magic,
remember
baby.
from Disneyland. We were, like, in line for a ride and you were drawing, and then I looked over and I was like, wait a minute, is that a pen?
With a pen? And I'm like, oh, yeah.
And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, but how are you going to erase the guidelines?
Like, I
But they
don't.
were so faint.
We
They were so-
embrace the guideline in this house.
Like, you could barely see them. They were so light.
Mhm. I mean, okay, I was a very
And then
intense...
Ray's, like, on my other side, drawing without guidelines at all, and I'm just like, how the fuck?
I was a very intense child. An instructor at one point told me that it was a good idea to draw with pen because it made you more sure of your lines.
Well, that's interesting. That for sure makes sense.
And so I took that to heart, and I've, like, never drawn with a pencil since.
And you never look back, and your art teacher's like, no, that's not what I mean, but okay.
Alright, there she goes!
Water wants to know how much longer we're gonna go.
Well, I'm actually just about done with this, so not too much longer.
And I'm starving, so
Oh.
Oh shit, that's right, food.
I'm always starving. I'm always in 100% perpetual mood of I could eat. So
Mood.
when they say I'm starving, take that with a grain of salt. Because I'd probably eat in 5 minutes.
I don't know what we're gonna eat for dinner. I did not plan anything.
Okay, wait.
Make nachos. No, make
We don't have any chips.
well, I don't know what to tell you.
I would love nachos though. Nachos are very good.
Make
But I'm out of money to buy food with, so
oh, that's no good.
yeah, no, we have food. We have lots of food, but I just don't know what to do with it.
Make make a sandwich.
Oh, we don't have any deli meat.
What food do you have in your house?
Yeah, that's probably gonna be more effective than me.
We have food that I don't want to eat.
Oh, that's not
we
always
have
the way.
pasta. We have
Oh,
pasta that I don't
I
like.
love pasta.
I hate it.
What? Pasta's the bomb because it's like fulfilling and not juicy. Juicy is the wrong word, but like wet. I don't know what the word is. These are not the right words.
Unless it's lasagna, I really don't like it.
Lasagna, eh?
Like lasagna, maybe some raviolis. Get some frozen
Ravioli.
Basically, if it doesn't look like it's bleeding, I'm not interested.
Oh my god! I did not want to see what your cereal looked.
Oh no, only pasta. Only the pasta.
No, man, for pasta, I love like fettuccine alfredo and best kind of pasta. I don't really like
Okay, that is good. I'll take
hell
fettuccine
yeah.
Alfredo, but only on some days. Only on specific.
What's everybody's opinions on mushrooms?
Oh, I love them. They're like meat, but not.
Heck yeah, mushrooms.
Would you like them raw?
They're like no, you gotta like saute that, but
Okay, good.
but they're like vegetable meat. Like
It's
if I
true.
was gonna be a vegetarian and I missed the taste of meat, I would eat a mushroom.
That's interesting. I've never thought about it like that.
Especially if you saute them, like.
Yeah, put some butter and some pepper on that shit.
Interesting. You know,
Oh, you know what's good on mushrooms? Steak sauce.
Yes. Yes.
I just like them in things. Like I don't like them raw.
No, you gotta cook it. You can't just eat a mushroom.
Come on, filters.
Come on, filter.
Come on, filters. What is it I'm
Oh,
looking for?
water's in the chat. I love water.
Oh, here
She's
we
a
go.
tall
This
glass.
is what I want.
She's 2 tall glasses on top of each other.
Yeah, so now we just blur the background a little bit.
Yeah, let's see the magic.
Let's watch this happen in real time. Did I take my glasses off? That's what I see when my glasses are off.
We just blur that a little bit. And we go over to this layer. Unfortunately, it takes a while for my blur tool to work.
Ooh, that's looking good!
Try to blur up this character a little bit. If this will work. Oh, it might not be. Let's get that lock out. Does that help?
I like how every time water shows up, like Blixmy and I just aggressively flirt.
I aggressively flirt with everything.
Like me
That's just
slightly
my
less,
personality.
but
That's just who I am. It's called friend flirting. I just like to love everyone.
Just like, hey girl.
Yeah! Except for
Like-
Tom.
like-
I'll beat up Tom at any given moment.
it's like, you know, not in like a threatening way. Just like
No, I'm
I
threatening.
appreciate you way, kinda flirting.
Oh, I thought you meant beating up Tom.
No, we can destroy Tom later, but I will take Tom outside back by the RVs and just destroy. But
I'm taking him out behind the place where we sell toys. He's the creeper. It's been him all along!
like, what do you don't have RVs up there? Do you just like take him behind the Tim Hortons?
That's That's where I live, behind the Tim Hortons. Let's be real.
I literally know nothing else about Canada fast food restaurants beside Tim Hortons.
That's pretty much all it is.
And I've been told that it's like the equivalent of McDonald's, but probably not as bad.
No, it's not like McDonald's. It's like if Starbucks was shitty and had
So if it was Starbucks.
No, it's not as expensive. Well, I mean, it doesn't have like it like has like ice caps. That's basically all I drink there. So I don't really know what they have beyond ice caps.
Alright,
But I drink a lot of them.
I'm being silly. Let's not take the brush. Let's take this. Whoa, that's not what I want.
Otter's on my side. They say the equivalent of McDonald's. How dare you? We
See,
have
that's why-
McDonald's.
That's why I was saying, like, it's probably not that bad.
Straw says Blix have a lot of good stuff. They don't. Okay, here's my little rant that has no reason to rant because literally this only affects my life. Tim Hortons is like they're doing this thing where they have all this like new stuff, like they're introducing like burgers and like stuff like that, but they're a coffee place. So it's just like, why? Like, stay in your lane, Tim Hortons. All we want from you is coffee and donuts. Like, you don't have to be someone you're not, you know? Love yourself, Tim Hortons. Find your self-love. And they're just not. Anyways, back to Battle Cats. This is looking great, Tennille. This picture has turned out very well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at those marigolds. Those look like marigolds to me.
They do. Yes, they absolutely do.
Okay, now we're
That's a
blurring
miracle.
the second character. Finally figured out how I want to go about this. Blur them up just a little bit. And then...
Oh, yeah, because then it looks like, ooh, yeah. That's so good.
And then...
You know what? Okay, you just said Timbits, and it made me think of a thing. What the fuck?
Hi, Sean.
Sean!
John!
Can you hear us?
No, I've got my headphones in.
Tell him I say hi!
Everyone says hi.
Hello, everybody.
And by everyone, I mean Blixby.
Hello.
Tell him we need to play Cards Against Humanity again.
Ooh.
What did he
Avalon
say
also
about
says we need to play Cards Against Humanity again.
Yeah.
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 What did that little punk say?
He said hi.
Oh, I thought he said something else.
Nah.
I could watch it. Got my eyes on him.
Unfortunately, Photoshop runs like a brick right now because I think I'm doing multiple things.
Oh, yeah. You're streaming, Discording, and drawing.
Yeah, so it's like, what are you even doing to me?
It's SOS!
Shoot. I thought of something to say, and now I've forgotten it.
Something about Timbits?
Timbits, that's right. So, there's, like, another content creator that I like to watch. Her name is Amanda Rachley, and she does, like, journaling videos.
Mhm.
And I love them. And she also lives in Canada. I think she lives, like, near or in Toronto, maybe?
Everyone
And she-
lives near or in Toronto.
Yep, sounds about right. And she also, like, calls them... Like, she posted a thing on her Instagram where it was like, what do you call these? And she said, Timbits, anyone else is wrong. And then that made me think of how much I love that she's, like, so much younger than me, but so successful, and how nice that is.
Hey,
of her.
hey! Yeah! I was just about to say, yeah! We are all humans, and success is not a race.
Like, I think she just turned 21, and I'm like, wow, you've gone so far for yourself so quickly. That's very good.
Yeah.
Everybody's have a question.
He's home.
Yes.
I am on stream with Tennille and Blix, and I'm being silly.
Hi, Tennille. Hi, Blixme.
Hi.
They say hi. They say
Voice. Who is this?
hi. It's Ray.
Hi, Ray.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is a Timbit?
I think you guys call them munchkins.
I think they're like donut holes.
Yeah, that's exactly what they are, but just way better.
Oh, okay.
But
That
yeah,
makes
they're just like
sense.
little mini versions of donuts.
Oh, Water also says hi. She's in the chat, not on voice, but she says hi too.
Hi, Water.
Ray says hi.
Perfect.
Water says that she's gonna steal me.
No! I'm useless by
Oh,
myself.
Myself.
He's right, he'll die.
He'll die.
He'll die.
He'll die.
He'll die.
eat.
Oh,
Alright.
that's right. We haven't had dinner, and I don't know what we're eating.
Damn it.
We're a
Everyone
hive
is
mind.
wasting
If,
away.
if
Now
one of
that
us
we've done
leaves, the other
that-
two don't know what to do.
And now, what we gonna do is we gonna...
You don't have the money to eat out right now.
I know, I don't know what we're gonna eat. We have like pasta, I think, if you want to make like.
I ate pasta earlier.
God damn it! We're gonna starve. Go ask Janie if she knows. Because she's the only one of us who has a brain cell. The
It
three of us-
currently, it looks like they're being swallowed by the sun.
It's in the bathroom.
They
We're gonna
will be.
starve.
God damn it. We're a hive mind, we share one brain cell, and Janie really has it. We don't know what to eat, Janie. What are we gonna do?
Oh, here we go, here we go.
I don't know.
God damn it, she forsook us.
We've been left to our own devices. What do we do?
Oh no. I guess we eat pasta salad and hope that there's enough left.
I don't really want.
Yeah, me neither, but it's
Salad
not or
makes
starve
up
at this point. What the hell is Tennille doing on Photoshop?
She's making them burn up in the sun.
What is this?
She's
She's
making
doing
a model.
witchcraft right now.
Like somebody says witchcraft.
Oh, okay.
This one is just going whorf.
It's like somebody took lemonade and just threw it at them. Said, "Here,
Oh.
catch!" And then they.
Blue Frost says we should eat PB&J's.
We don't have any peanut butter.
Oh god.
How do you not have peanut butter in your house?
So now
That's
what
like
we
a
do-
staple.
That's because freaking Avalon here doesn't. Yeah, I'm
I-
calling you out right on.
I like Reese's peanut butter cups.
It's not
I
real
think
peanut
I
butter.
could survive the
It's peanut butter
apocalypse.
flavored
Peanut butter.
substance.
Okay, well you like smooth and I like crunchy, and we just can't reconcile that. So
Crunchy. If you want crunchy peanut butter, just eat peanut.
Hey,
You know, I'll
I
do
agree with
that,
that
though.
so much.
I'll
I
do
agree.
that, and you won't. So
Crunchy,
Yeah, I don't
crunchy
like
peanut butter
peanuts,
is
I just like
far
peanut butter.
superior. I mean,
like
far
you
superior.
hate nuts, but you like peanut butter, and I like nuts, but I don't like peanut butter, and
It's because
it's
nuts get stuck in my teeth.
yeah, that's true.
I lived with braces. I don't know if you did, but I did.
No, I never had braces. My teeth have always been amazing.
Yeah, like after you have braces, you can't eat certain things anymore. You can't enjoy things anymore.
Oh, that's terrible. I feel sorry for anyone with braces.
So now
Just like I can't eat bubblegum ice cream anymore.
No, we're probably just gonna starve. I might make some popcorn. Is that a meal?
It's not a meal.
It's corn though.
No, it's not.
It's kind
It's
of.
not corn anymore.
It's a little bit. it's a corn-like substance. If I set a field of corn on fire and it turned into popcorn, it would still be corn.
It wouldn't do that. It would need to dry out first and be covered in oil.
But it's
But we
still
can
basically
try.
corn. Okay, this is when you realize that like I'm the stupid one. What can we do? We don't have
Tennille,
any
every time you do
leftovers.
something,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know
know what
leftovers.
exactly is going on, but I'm so intrigued and I'm just like watching in awe as it comes together.
Oh, the people in the chat are trying to make Tennille make us eat real food. I don't think they understand how this works.
If I was living anywhere nearby, I
You
would
see,
just,
we would eat real food if we had money.
I would just
have
go
food.
over there and I would feed them myself. I would make them
Force
a
feeder?
nice home-cooked meal,
Taquitos.
but unfortunately
Aw.
I can't.
Oh.
Do you cook less, Tennille?
I do. I love cooking.
Do you?
Wait, what do we
I
have? We
could
don't
see
eat?
that. I could totally see
Taquitos.
that.
Oh, I haven't had any taquitos yet.
Yeah, you have.
Tennille, are you the mom friend, Tennille?
Oh,
I didn't eat that
absolutely.
Oh, perfect.
I had leftovers.
Tennille will be the mom friend.
I had leftover
Selena's
pizza.
the drunk aunt friend.
Yeah.
You can have taquitos then, and I don't know what I'll have.
We must have like canned vegetables, like a soup or something.
We don't have any soup.
Maybe I can like make a soup out of the vegetables.
Maybe.
Like I think we have tomatoes and corn and beans, so I could probably make something out of that. If we had ground beef, I could do goulash, but I don't think we have anything
We do
raw.
have refried beans, and we have black beans.
Ooh, hi.
Make like
Bean burrito.
yeah.
We can do that. Well,
And we have cheese.
yeah, we have like
No,
we don't really have tortillas that are big enough for burritos, but we have like stuff for we can make like veggie soft tacos or something.
Yeah, we could do something like that. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Jamie just left us to fend for ourselves, so, you know, we're not dying. That's pretty
we
good.
have to work with the half a brain cell that we have.
You can do it. I believe in you.
We've mostly figured it out. We're gonna do something with vegetables.
How are we gonna survive besides to go off on our own?
Well, hopefully by then you'll be staying at home and managing the household for me, and then you'll know how to cook things. So,
Also,
I mean, wouldn't that be nice? But not in California.
Audrey is
No.
absolutely right. I would literally cook food for everyone if I could.
oh yeah,
There could be a house husband.
eventually, someday, I will make enough money, and you'll stay home and raise our daughter.
What's your favorite thing to cook, Denise?
Meat. Chicken.
Y'all are just learning
Chicken.
way too much about me.
Chicken?
Chicken.
Oh,
No,
hell yeah.
none of this. This is all in your imagination.
It's all a ruse. Don't listen to anything we're saying, kids.
Sorry, this is just a conversation we currently have to have.
We have to live somehow. But no, seriously, I am dying of hunger. I should probably go.
Alright, well, I think I'm actually done. So,
Oh, perfect timing!
Yeah.
We're all gonna survive. None of us will starve to.
We're all gonna eat food, yay! Yeah, I'm gonna go figure out what we're gonna cook. Something with refried beans and veggies, I think.
Oh,
do it!
delish.
Eat
And
the
maybe put that
foods!
in maybe we'll put that in a tortilla and make maybe I don't know. Like, we have stuff, we just need to know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna bounce before I embarrass myself any further. Bye.
See you, Avalon. Get some good
Goodbye,
grub.
buddy.
But yeah, I think I'm done here. So,
Oh, hell yeah. It looks so good. I'm glad to have been able to come on this journey with
and witness my minor Photoshop magic.
Yeah, like, I love how it's like the blue and the yellow line. Looks so heckin' good, dude.
Yeah!
Woo! Hell yeah. So when this is done, do you send it to them and then post it somewhere, or do you just send it?
Yeah, I send it to them. So long as they're okay with me posting it, then I'll usually post it like either with a group of stuff.
Sorry,
but,
I missed that last little bit. What did you say?
I'll send it to them, and then if it's all good, like they don't need anything changed, then I'll
Yep.
either post it or I'll wait to post it with a group of stuff, or
Nice.
especially since I did this one on stream, I'll probably post it sooner rather than later.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm excited to look at it HD.
Not all pixelated.
My computer doesn't like to handle streams, so I always have to have. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Plus, I don't think my stream's even like streaming in HD.
Yeah, it takes up a lot, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Woo! Beauty. Who commissioned you? Is it just like somebody random, or like, you know the person?
No, it's actually one of my patrons.
Oh!
Blue Feather.
Ooh.
They also go by Firestorm. I don't know.
Oh, actually, I think I just as I said that, I think they said right here, Firestorm.
Yep. Firestorm. Right there they are.
Oh,
Oh, it's good and
Firestorm, I love
nothing
your
needs to be
characters.
changed. Yay!
We're gonna have a little dance party.
Hearts for you, Firestorm.
Oh,
I'm glad you like it.
Get in on this heart action.
But yeah, that's gonna be into the stream. Thanks everyone for joining us. Bye bye.
Bye bye.